Are you on a forklift?
Yeah, yeah.
You are a son of a bitch.
Un saluto a
Hey.
tutti.
Ciao Juventini, welcome back to the All Juve Cast channel. It is that time, Derby d'Italia, all right? And I am pumped up to be joined by the great group, okay? The biggest outside of Italy, the Juventus official fan club of Toronto. And I am happy to have my friend John, the president, join me today. John, what a beautiful shirt, first off. Mad Max. Mad Max from our merch there, and how fitting because we see the start, and look at that, Amici di Nessuno, let's rock and roll. Look at that, definitely dressed for the occasion. All right, and Mad Max
Absolutely.
indeed with Sule getting the start today. But John, first of all, let's talk about the wonderful group. I'm excited to have you guys join us and us tapping into the watch party that you're hosting at the Ferrari Club. Let's talk your club, and welcome to the show, my friend.
Oh, thank you for having us. We're happy to be a family, part of the AJC family, a greater UA community. So we're here live at the Ferrari Club here in Toronto, where fans are starting to roll in. We've been here for over an hour, a few of us already. Excited for this Derby d'Italia against the what I call the minnows in our life, or
There
I'm
you
not giving them
go.
too much credit. I'm not giving them too much credit at all. Yeah, we're great. We're happy. The fan club is the members are excited for today and the next little while. We're excitement. Hopefully, Easter brings a big egg with 15 points in it that we want back and deserve back, and the bunny can go and take the carrot from Inter and the rest of those imposters.
There you go, man. There you go. Perfectly said. Perfectly said. Shout out to UV Boy 99 coming to us from South Africa, all right? Much love. We're jacked up for this one. Big one. John, we got our predictions out of the way this morning on the Game Day Live. We had myself going 2-1. Anthony going 1-0. Juve, Lucci going 2-1. Let's get a prediction from the president of the Toronto fan club here.
I'm gonna make it a treble in the 2-1, and I'm gonna say it's gonna be a pivotal game. I'm gonna say two from Vlahovic. Let's get him continue on that reign. He's gonna have to be big in order for us to make a statement today in Milan.
There you go. There you go. So calling for the brace from Vlahovic. How do you feel about Sule getting the nod to start this one?
I love it. I think that this is something that is a blessing in disguise. Get this young gentleman some playing time, some experience. He's been showing it with the next gen. He's been just a welcome surprise, even for Allegri. I know we had him last year for a bit, but he's got qualities that are, obviously the Argentinian national team have seen qualities in him, calling him up to the main squad for opportunities. So this is going to be great. I'm actually excited to see him play alongside a few of the folks that we have, the players that are going to be on the pitch. So I'm excited for him. I think all Juventini should be excited to see this guy hit the pitch against Inter.
Well said, well said. And what about Gatti at the back, following up with the Freiburg performance that was fantastic in Germany?
I honestly, we kind of see this ghosting of Allegri with Gatti. I guess with the play of obviously Danilo and Bremer, it's been something where he's kind of had his eyes on those two. We need him. Obviously with Bonucci being in and out of the lineup, Sandro and his injuries, this is a perfect opportunity again to welcome young talent onto the pitch and see where we could be somewhere next year, and hopefully make him a permanent fixture with the three. I'd love to see him play with Bremer and Danilo. I think that shows some great poise, some great attributes amongst all three, and I think he gives us a traditional look at an Italian defender. That guys like Bremer being very, as we could say, lethal in the box when we have to. We need that stay at home, and I think he's got the qualities to really give us that support in the back and confidence over there. So it's going to take some time for him, but no better chance. Than they say, sink or swim against Inter. Let's do it.
Hey, that's right, that's right. And like I said, that shirt is fitting with Mad Max because we saw Barnechea come in the Derby della Mola. Today we're getting Sule coming in there. Gatti's getting the follow-up. And hey, I love it. I have no problems with our lineup whatsoever. I think that midfield trio is the best we have. Locatelli, Fagioli, and Rabiot. They all complement each other wonderfully. Kostic is an absolute beast. He is a welcome surprise this season. The guy seems like he could play 90 minutes 5 days a week almost without skipping a beat. So is he, in your opinion, one of our best signings this offseason? Or who would you label? We got into this chat this morning. Who is our best signing this summer?
I saw it. I was on. And, there was a whole thing about Di Maria and, and saying, is it Di Maria? Is it Bremer? Is it Kostic? Look, I'm going to tell you, going on from this morning, I'm going to have to say that Bremer is our find. It's just consistency right across throughout the year. A couple of bad games, but this Kostic, his ability to toss that ball in, make us dangerous off of wing play. I think that's given us a dimension. Obviously, with the support of having guys like Fagioli, Sule in the middle, Rabiot has just been fantastic, trailing back, like box to box. He's been fantastic for us recovering balls. But I'm going to say Kostic has been absolutely paramount for Allegri's 11 and being successful to whatever degree we want to call it successful as Juventini. A win's a win, and this is why I'm a big supporter of Mad Max because he gets the job done.
There you go. There you go. No better time than getting the job done today. We're looking at scenes in the stadium right now. Hell of a show coming in at the San Siro. It's going to be hostile. Inter, despite their own fans not feeling too confident going into this one, if there's one thing they could stick to is the fact they've only lost twice at home. But let's make it 3, okay? Let's make it 3 today and hope for the great game from our players. John, we're now going to switch things over to the watch-along view. I am going to get you guys back on at halftime. Thank you again for making this happen and whatnot, and we're pumped to see you guys and take in the reactions throughout this game right here in the watch-along view, all right? So, Forza Juve, fino alla fine. Signing off, John. Any last words before we get to the action?
Everyone, please, if you're in any area in Canada, U.S., you want to find out who the fan bases are out there, please reach out to us. Even leave a message with the AJC. We're going to be working heavily with AJC for the rest of the year and ongoing to really create a community of this army, of this AJC army, that we have to give our own distinction of who we are in North America, because we are a primo fan base here and we have to exploit it. Thanks.
Absolutely wonderfully said from the president, John. Again, we've got Anthony Trimboli, who said he's going to be joining the Toronto fan club, and so is Michael Razzo, so that's fantastic. John, we will speak at halftime and hopefully have a lead to talk about, my friend.
You got it. Forza Juve.
Forza Juve. All right, everybody, we're tapping into that. This is going to be fantastic. All right, and hey, Anthony, okay, I came on his show, but he says he's going to be a lot calmer listening to me than to the actual game. Hey, I appreciate it, brother. Like I said, today, though, friends off. Friends off today, okay? Today, friends off. Forza Juve, RB Comps, everybody jumping in here now. We're getting close to kickoff, all right? Like you said, we've got the live feed here with the official fan club in Toronto at the Ferrari Club, okay? So we're going to be seeing their reactions on, hopefully, some Juve goals, everybody. But, hey, predictions. Get your predictions right now in the live chat. I will remind everybody of our predictions. Mine was 2-1. I did call for a Rabiot goal, and I said we were going to get one off a set piece. We just heard John's, and he said that he expects a Vlahovic brace. He thinks 2-1 as well. Lucci today, 2-1. And Anthony rounded things off with a 1-0 Juve win, and the goal being assisted by Kostic. So for Inter, their lineup, we do end up with Brozovic in the middle there. It wasn't expected, but he is in there. And Çalhanoğlu and Barella to his sides. Onana in goal. Darmian, De Vrij, and Acerbi make up the back three. Dumfries, like I said, in the midfield. Barella, Brozovic, Çalhanoğlu, and then Di Marco across. And then Lautaro and Lukaku expected up top. As expected up top. For Juventus, Szczesny in goal. Gatti, Bremer, Danilo, and then you have De Sciglio, Fagioli, Locatelli, Rabiot, Kostic, and the surprise is Sule getting the nod to be that supportive forward for Dusan Vlahovic, all right? So there you go, Anthony, what a scene, that looks awesome, yes, like I said, join up. If you are fortunate, I have a club, the closest one to me is Vancouver, okay, and Pietro Nardone is top class, okay, and I love the group there. I am trying my best to make it there for a watch along this season. Okay, 3-hour drive for me. But if you are close to an official fan club, I can't recommend enough to join. It pays itself off just in the discounts to the store, the online store and everything, and it pays itself off. But the work that they do to get together for games and everything and share these moments together is simply fantastic. And just everything else they do and exclusives and cool banquets and galas and stuff like that, top notch. So definitely support the fan clubs, all right? And like John said, hey, we are extremely happy to be partnering up and actually be joining up with the official fan clubs, all right? So, yes, the AJC Army continues to grow, and we are excited to be the official voice and channel of North America, all right? So there you have it. There you have it. All right, we're getting ready. We're close to kickoff here, everybody. Oh, how are the guts doing? Anthony coming in here. The guts are churning. The nerves kicking in. Big one here. Like to go into this international break getting the job done against Inter. We will see what happens. The Inter fans, like I said, going on this one, Anthony and Lucci went on a show. I went and joined Anthony, who's here in our live chat. And they're not as confident, okay? Not as confident coming into this one. You could feel it in the way they were talking. I think they would take a draw. I think both coaches would take a draw. But Juve's been playing some of the best ball we've been playing for quite some time. So let's see what happens. Juve Boy 99 coming in here saying, so glad I get to see my favorite player, Sule. I hope he takes the opportunity and explodes on Inter. Wow, there you go. There you go. Can he have a big impact? Let's see, and let's hope so. We talk about their backline of Acerbi, De Vrij, and Darmian. There's opportunities there, I think, for Juventus to take advantage. Hopefully, we can. Alex P. calling the Cavallo Pazzo goal. There you go. Let's see. Getting ready for kickoff, everybody. Come on. Then I'm going to get the timer started here. And there you go. We're off. Locatelli switching this over to Kostic on the side. He's going to drop her back for Bremer, who sits in the heart of our back three. Slot over to Gatti. Juve quickly moving the ball just around the perimeter. De Sciglio now popping this forward, looking for Vlahovic. Sule does well to trap that one. Now Fagioli trying to move ahead. Does get the call there. Juve will take the free kick just inside half. Çalhanoğlu giving Fagioli the business there. Can Fagioli score against Inter again? Let's see. Let's see if he can make it happen. Gatti switching it over to Danilo, who plays on the left side. Nice ball over the top from Danilo. Vlahovic gives chase. Just can't keep that in. It's going to be a throw-in for Inter deep in their territory. Dumfries quickly having it in. Brozovic back to Dumfries, and he pops it over the top looking for Lukaku. And he's closed down by Danilo and Bremer, but has it out off of Danilo for Inter throw. Now, Darmian at the back for Inter. Switches the field over to Acerbi. Acerbi back to Onana. Little to none for pressure right now from Juventus. Now Kostic closing down on Darmian, forcing him back to Onana. Onana has it inside for Brozovic. So nobody really keeping tabs on Brozovic here. He's moving up midfield. Still nobody closing down. Locatelli directly in front of him. Ball across for Barella. Now over for Dumfries. Danilo closes him down. Has to go back for Barella, who has to retreat here. It's got to be interesting. You got to think Juve's got to plant somebody on Brozovic. We can't let them out of their area so easy like that. Inter now working it around. Here's Barella. He's going to have a hit. He does. And that's parried away from Tech. First shot on target comes from Inter, and it's through Barella. Szczesny parries away. It's going to be corner kick for Inter. Szczesny all over that one. Come on. I agree with you, Juve boy, okay? Don't care how. Just want the victory. Let's go. Ronnie, you know, and happy belated birthday to Mr. Rusitano, all right? Hope you enjoyed it and that it was great. Short corner coming in for Barella. Placed back, popped over the top, headed out by Rabiot. Falls for Barella for a volley that's blocked. Çalhanoğlu now, keeping it in. Working the ball back. Juve gets back into shape here. Di Marco. All right. Inter working the ball around the perimeter here. Taking their time. Again, little to nothing for pressure from Juventus. They're going to switch field now to Darmian. Rabiot closing that down. Ball played ahead for Lukaku, but he's closed down quickly. Back to Lukaku. Has to go back for Barella. Has a cross in, but falls to Fagioli. Now Fagioli moving forward. Ooh, plays a back pass for Danilo. Misses him. Danilo being put under by Lautaro. Has no choice but to pump it forward. Fagioli heads it in for... Oh, Vlahovic doing his best. Or was that Luca? Locatelli. Doing his best, shielding everybody here. Drawing the foul. Here we get our first look at Simone Inzaghi. Hopefully we get a lot of looks at him in tears. That would be fantastic. All right. Ball at the back. Bremer now over to Danilo. Juventus now working it around the perimeter. Danilo inside, trying to get the ball over to Vlahovic here. Ooh. Inter cuts it out, but they have an errant pass. Kostic comes back to clean it up. Trying to play this one off Inter for a throw-in. But on the follow-through header, they see it out off Darmian's head. Juventus throw. It's going to be a dogfight, everybody. This is going to be tight. It's going to be chippy. And it could very well be greasy as well. We are no strangers to that, though. So, again, to Juve Boy 99's point, doesn't matter how, just get the job done. Collision at half. No call. Inter still in possession. Ball finds its way to Di Marco on the side, but he's going to drop it for Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu now for Brozovic. Again, Juventus happy sitting in this shell. Darmian now inside for Barella. A lot of movement from Inter, and Juve just sticking in their zones here. There's Rabiot closing down on Barella after a bad pass back from Darmian, but he's not fortunate enough to get the call. They actually say off Rabiot, and it's a throw-in for Inter, and now they quickly play the ball back. It's Barella going back to De Vrij, now popping it forward, but that's headed out by Bremer. Now Rabiot, ooh, plays that one well ahead of Kostic, but he's given Darmian problems. Bad back pass. This is going to be a corner kick for Juventus. Come on. Let's go. Keep the pressure up. Put them under at the back there. Let's go. Let's go. Keep pressing Inter. Let's see if we can get one here on this corner. Come on, everybody. Let's see Bremer get to one here. Let's see Bremer get to one. Onana shouting his orders here. We're 5 minutes, 40 seconds in. Kostic to take this corner. Come on. Ref decides he's going to stop, have a chat with some of the guys in the mixer. Goes over to Darmian. Darmian and Vlahovic mixing it up there. Here comes Kostic. Cross in. Headed out by Lukaku. Sule trying to keep that in. Now Fagioli doing well, doing battle, trying to maintain that, but they're going to get a call for a handball. Yeah, just barely catching the hand there. Right call. Inter on the ball now. Çalhanoğlu. Di Marco. Back for Acerbi, over to De Vrij. De Vrij over for Darmian. Darmian over for Dumfries. Well in there from Kostic. Sees it out off of Dumfries. Not going to get the call here? Yes, okay. Let's go. Let's go, Zebras. Come on. All right, everybody. Danilo now to take the throw-in. Has it in. Rabiot trying to turn. Just couldn't get that ball to settle for him. Ooh, Danilo trying to go across for Gatti, and that was cut off by Lautaro. But it's going to be Juventus throw-in. Danilo in for Sule, trying to turn his man there. Getting away with it. Here's Rabiot trying to pop this over the top for Kostic. He's doing battle with Dumfries. Dumfries is quick too. And Onana comes out to get that ball. And I think we're going to get a call against Kostic there also on basically shoving Dumfries out of the way. Barella is down. Still close to the halfway line. He basically kicked the bottom of Sule's boot there. Oh, I think we're getting a call on offside there for Kostic. Would have been extremely tight. The flag did come up, and that's what the call was. Offside on Kostic. Him and Dumfries were doing battle before Onana came out to grab that. Come on. All right. Barella still down. Waiting for the treatment there. Showing the highlight of Barella's hit there. Real quick. 8 minutes in. Tight. 67% so far for Inter on possession. 2 total attempts for Inter. 1 on target. No attempts yet for Juventus. All right. And the ball's back in play. De Vrij going back to Onana. Onana playing it over. Acerbi. Di Marco now pops it over the top looking for Lautaro. Easily handled by Gatti. Plays it inside for Locatelli. Locatelli trying to play to Vlahovic. He does. Fagioli over to the right here for De Sciglio. Locatelli wants the ball. He gets it. Couldn't quite settle it nicely, but still finds Danilo over to the left now. Oh, that's a ball over to the back. Danilo trying to find the run is a little too late. Vlahovic signaling he wants that over the top. Danilo was trying to go into the corner on the carpet. Didn't work out. Inter now with possession again at the back through Onana. Plays it over to Darmian. Kostic closing him down, making him go back to his keeper. Onana now. Oh! Kostic just couldn't cut out that bad pass, but enough for Danilo to step in. Danilo coming into the area. Plays it over for Kostic. Here comes a cross. And it's cleared out. But Juventus remains in possession now through Rabiot. Forced to play it as Barella's all over him. He earns the foul. Seemed like Rabiot was caught between two minds there. Might have wanted to see that thing out for a throw-in, but then the pressure from Barella came hard and quick. And Rabiot had to react. Did well to at least draw the foul. We should be able to have it in the mixer here. Here's Barella getting heated with the ref here. Here's Lukaku trying to settle him down. Card him, ref. Let's go. Let's go. Don't take that trash talk from Barella. Let's see the colors. Oh, there's Inzaghi. I can't stand that man's face. Gotta be honest. Here we go. Ball played across over to Danilo, steps into space. Lukaku closes down. He plays it to Kostic, who's got Dumfries ahead of him. Trying to have a quick cross there, but blocked by Dumfries. Out for Juventus throw-in. Now Juventus starting to get into the possession here. Kostic now plays it in for Vlahovic off the throw-in. Played to Rabiot. Rabiot's got 2 all over him. It ends up coming out off Darmian, kicking it off of Rabiot. It's going to be an Inter throw. Keep them pinned back there. Let's go. Keep the pressure on. Come on, Juve. Keep the pressure on. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Dumfries set to take this throw in for Inter. He's going to put this one up ahead. Here's Locatelli heading it back in. Rabiot flick on for Sule. Vlahovic goes down after colliding with De Vrij. Looking for a call, but the two just got tangled. Di Marco now on the left. Oh, there's a long ball looking Lukaku's way, but it's going to miss and go all the way into Szczesny's hands. The two teams still very much at hitting the 12-minute mark, still very much just feeling one another out here. No team really taking some drastic chances. Here's Locatelli finding Sule in the pocket. There's a slide challenge. Well done by Çalhanoğlu there, stripping Sule. Brozovic over to Di Marco. Now back to Brozovic. Sule just keeping tabs on him. Vlahovic now watching De Vrij. De Vrij's got Darmian to the right. Plays it to him. Rabiot directly in front of him. Just trying to close things down. There's a switch field. Not close to anybody. It's going to be Juventus throwing. Kostic and Dumfries will absolutely be a battle all day long. Remember last time Kostic got the better of him. Let's see if he can take the advantage in this one too. Here's Rabiot. Danilo making a strides on the left here. Now pulls up, goes inside. Here's a back post cross from Rabiot. Vlahovic goes up with Onana. No call right now. Okay, there's the call. Late whistle there as Vlahovic gets a little bit of a piece with Onana there. Rabiot having a quick look, back post there, trying to hit Vlahovic. Not bad at all. A little bit too much loft there. I think if you put a little bit more mustard, little less chipping wedge there from Adrian, could have been better. But hey, Juve's growing in this one, everybody. They're growing in it. Let's go. We see Milik there in the stands watching this one. He should be back after the international break, everybody. That'll be a big boost for this side. Ball at the back. Short goal kick from Onana to Acerbi and right back to him. He's scanning and now he's going to bomb this one up. Hits Dumfries who heads it in, but right to Rabiot. Tried the quick one pass to Kostic, but was cut out. But then again, Darmian's pass cut out by Bremer. He suicides Locatelli there. Locatelli had to get involved in a 50-50, no call. Sule trying to hit Kostic there, just intercepted. But the clearance falls only to De Sciglio. He finds Locatelli. Come on, Juve. Let's get the legs going here. Oh, somebody's down. Fagioli has it out. It's Lautaro that's down, and Juventus plays it out. These guys are dropping like flies today. Let's go. Locatelli, hell of a challenge there. They both went in the exact same. See no problem there. And yeah, no call on either of them. Either of them went in the exact same. Lautaro just ended up getting the worst of it. Locatelli's challenges have been just beastly lately, past 3 games. Been just a menace. Very, very quiet in the chat. I can almost sense the nerves there from the chat just being so quiet. Let's go, everybody. Let's go. Come on. Luca, king of 50-50s. Love it. Love it. Absolutely, Juve boy. Absolutely. DiMarco waiting to have this throw in. He'll probably just play it right back to Juventus as they played it out. Oh, he just has it in, and they're just going to bomb this one all the way to the back to Szczesny. Szczesny quickly rolls it out for Bremer, and we're back. Bremer over to Gatti. Over to De Sciglio. Inside for Luca. Luca, one touch. Plays it up for Sule. Back inside for Luca. Finding Vlahovic. Vlahovic switches it to Danilo. Steps in. Juve now moving forward. Plays over to Kostic. Kostic going to have the cross. Looks too close to Onana, and it is. Much, much better from Juventus. Danilo is taking advantage of the space after Inter overloads to one flank. And to be honest, it's working great. We are a little bit one-dimensional, but we expected that to be the flank where Kostic is playing to be our main avenue of attack. Seeing Rabiot step into the space there and Danilo as well. We lost the 6. Lost the camera feed. There we go. We're back. Inter now. Acerbi to DiMarco. Back to Acerbi. He's going to switch it over for Darmian there. Rabiot will end up just coming in his area there. Rabiot now watching Barella. Darmian has moved all the way forward into Danilo's space. Ball with Dumfries. Kostic watching him back for Barella. And Rabiot's there. Pressing him backwards. Now to Brozovic. Brozovic over to De Vrij. He's got Acerbi. Plays it to him. Fagioli closes that down. DiMarco on the flank being watched by De Sciglio. He has to go backwards again. Inter not finding a lot of space or avenues. They did on that one attempt from Barella when we overloaded a flank in defense and they found him closing things down centrally. Here's a ball played forward for Lukaku. 1-2. There's a hit stop by Tech. That's a big, big save. And there's a challenge, and we're going to get the call. This is a free kick in a very dangerous position for Inter. Just like that, We were doing good shutting down their lanes, but look at the movement from Barella and the 1-2 with Lukaku. That was actually beautifully worked from Inter, but Barella has a hit there and Szczesny right at him, and he sees that one away. Very, very dangerous there. Tech, big save there. Big stop from Tech. Right at him or not, does not matter. Got to come up big there, and he parries it away. Foul on the follow through there, and this is going to be in a dangerous spot. Juve is going to have to watch this one. You're going to have Çalhanoğlu there, and he can in-swing this one. Szczesny's going to have to be big here. Everyone's going to have to be big here. You're so deep that the zones go out the window. You have to man up here. You absolutely have to man up here. Çalhanoğlu set to take this one. It's in a very dangerous spot. This is in a very, very dangerous spot. Let's see if we can get this one cleared. Here comes the delivery. It's low, blocked out. It will be a corner kick now. So we escaped the free kick after a rather poor delivery from Çalhanoğlu there, and now we have to deal with the corner kick. De Vrij backs up a bit around the penalty spot, so is Dumfries. Juve sticking to a zone here. Here's the in-swinger. Szczesny's got to get out there and punch it, but it's actually headed away. Look like Vlahovic. Inter trying to settle it. Here's Çalhanoğlu stepping into one, but that's always going wide and high of Tech's goal. All right. We get out of that scenario there, and now we got to get back to work, everybody, okay? Juve's got to get back to work. Big chance. So far, Barella being the one we have to keep tabs on and contain. He's the one getting opportunities, and his movement is fantastic, has to be said. The movement he made from that midfield position, stuck on the right side, going all the way over there, and then finding freedom and working on 1-2 with Lukaku was great. Here's Fagioli. Great work there, but he's going to get called for the handball again as he was twisting and turning. Could have had a good opportunity to push back at Inter there. But, again, the call. Brozovic, Sule surrounding the ref here. Vlahovic telling Sule to calm down. Holy, the nerves are getting in here. Nerves are getting in here, everybody. Let's go. De Vrij now over to Acerbi. DiMarco coming back to show for him. De Sciglio pushing him backwards. Now ball over the top here. Lukaku running onto it. Bremer battling with him. And Bremer wins the goal kick for Juventus. That's going to be another battle to watch as these two big boys going at it. Bremer and Lukaku. I think the only advantage Lukaku has is trying to play those 1-2s off because I think if he's going to try to get around or work on Bremer, I don't think he's going to have much success. Alex P saying Dusan is on his toes. I like it. If you can't get up for this one, hey, I'd question your ticker here. But the guys, they look focused and sharp. I think we just got to ramp up a little bit of pressure. Here's a flick on from Lukaku. Locatelli doing battle here with Lautaro. Gatti comes in to clean it up. Muscles his way back, but the pressure from DiMarco strips him. Inter countering at Juventus now. Here's Çalhanoğlu. Plays it up for DiMarco. Oh, great block there. And it goes off DiMarco. Juventus will get the goal kick. Gatti just a little bit too slow, a split second too late when he wanted to release the ball, got caught, but we managed to see things out there. So Juventus still hanging on there at the back. We'd like to see ourselves grow in terms of controlling play and at least getting back at them. We need to get an opportunity and at least fire a warning shot back here. This one, long ball forward, looking Dusan's way, headed out. It's going to be Juventus throw close to the halfway line. Come on, Juve, let's go. De Vrij all over Vlahovic's kit there, hand on it the entire time, pulling and tugging. Vlahovic wants a call. Keep letting the refs know about it, man. Keep letting them know about it. De Sciglio now. Lobbing this one forward, looking Rabiot's way. Rabiot with a little flick onto Vlahovic, trying to play it back for Rabiot. He settles it, trying to find Kostic. He does. Kostic, have a hit. He hits, it's in! It's in! Goal! Goal! Kostic! 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 Goal de la Juventus! Let's go, baby! Kostic! Beautiful! Beautiful! Let's go! Vantaggio Juve, let's go! Let's go, baby! What a goal! Beautifully worked from Juventus there. 1-2s from Rabiot and Vlahovic. Rabiot doing fantastic, cutting it away, looking for Vlahovic. He's given all day, and he puts this one back post. Onana left to sit there and stare. The 6 late on the viewing, and now we see it. Forza Juve! Come on, everybody! Kostic, baby, let's go! Let's go! Kostic and Derbies. Serbia, let's go! Go Kostic! Let's go, everybody. How we feeling now, baby? How we feeling now? 1-0. We got to chalk this one up on the board, everybody. Let's get her up there. 1-0 for the good guys now. We're cooking. We're cooking. Maybe handball? Hold on. They're looking at this for potential handball. Oh. At the very start of this play, Rabiot leans into this aerial ball. They're now going to check for handball. It is not a Derby d'Italia without a little controversy, everybody. Oh, this one's probably getting called back, everybody. Does it miss him, though, and hit Vlahovic, who's just standing there? Damn it. Damn it. It might have missed Rabiot. And Vlahovic's arms were dead to his sides. It might have actually missed Rabiot. That is tough to tell. So to overturn this because it wasn't called on the play, they have to know 100%. It cannot be subjective for them to overturn this. I'm pretty sure. I'm quite certain. It has to be clear and definitive error for them to call back from what the call was on the pitch. Oh man, come on. If this gets called back, at least we fired a warning shot, all right? So there is that, but I'm really hoping we get this one to stand. That was a hell of a turnaround for Juve. Vlahovic and Rabiot went on a tear there, and then Kostic beautifully slots that. The fact that it's taken this long is probably good. That means that it's not clear and definitive, which it has to be to call this one back. It has to be clear and definitive. Come on. Hey everybody, while you're here, drop a like, please. It goes a long way. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Oh, they're looking at Vlahovic's handball. No, man. Confirmation the goal stands. Confirmation the goal stands. Let's go, everybody. Goal. And we're back. Back in play. Fagioli applying some pressure to Onana. Here comes Vlahovic. Onana put in this one deep. And oh, Dumfries keeps it in, but it's cleaned up. Now at Rabiot's feet. Rabiot moving forward, driving through the midfield. Here comes Kostic. Kostic crosses inside for Vlahovic. Tries to pop that over the top for Sule, but it goes a little too far. Now we're into this, Juve. Now we're into this. Let's go. 1-0 lead, 27 minutes, 33 seconds in. Let's go. Inter working at the back and Juventus keeping them pressed in here. Darmian can only have this one out for a throw-in for Juventus. Let's go, everybody. Okay, not too long. Hey, when in doubt, listen to the old man. I told you, it's a good sign when they take that long because the call in the field was goal. De Sciglio now going to have a cross in. Going back post. Headed down by Rabiot. Ooh, cleared out from Juve. Locatelli settles. He finds Kostic. Kostic. Low cross in. Oh, falls for Sule and he just couldn't have a strong shot. But it is good. Juve is... Oh, yeah, we're turning the screw now, baby. Kostic. Oh, Sule. It was just going too far behind him. If it just settled for him, he might have had himself a goal in this one. Here's Barella trying to find Lukaku here. Barella stepping forward for Inter. This is problems. Bremer steps in. Good challenge from Gatti. Look at the touch to run away from his man. He's leading the charge down the left flank. Kostic right next to him. Now playing it for Kostic. Kostic moving forward. Finding Sule. Sule turning. Finding Kostic again. Nice one touch back for Sule. Sule into the middle for Locatelli. And now Juve is going to switch field. Locatelli now over for De Sciglio. They're very close to one another. De Sciglio takes a touch, moves inside, finding Sule. Ball. Oh, he's left with it. Oh, Sule should have had a hit there. Tried to have the confidence to have a goal there, lad. Oh, Sule. That's 2 for Sule now. Now we got a yellow card for Barella. Beautiful. Beautiful. I would love nothing more than Barella to get sent off in this one. Everybody, this game is heating up. Let's go. Let's go. Sule's got to have a rip there, though. Youngster feeling the nerves of the derby there. Look at the step in from Bremer and look at Gatti come in. Cleaning up Lautaro. Nice 1-2 touch. Getting away from Dumfries. Leading the charge back the other way. Sule is going to want that opportunity back. Bremer and Lukaku. Yes, yes. You're not winning that one, Lukaku. I'm sorry. Bremer's gonna chew you up and spit you out, buddy. Anton Roos, not sure who I hate more, Barella or no shoulder Brozzo. Lack of confidence from Sule. I think so. I think so. You absolutely have to have a rip in that situation. I hope Max tells him just to calm the nerves. And if you get in that space, we want to see you have a hit there. Now, Inter trying to press Juventus here. DiMarco keeping it in. They're trying to have a cross in, but that's block sent out. But it's going to be a yellow card. I think that's a harsh yellow to Gatti there. Yellow card starting to come out very haphazardly now. Gatti and Fagioli not happy about that one. It didn't look like it should have been one. It looked like he blocked the cross as well. Yeah, a little bit high up on his upper half of the ball there. And then when it gets hit, Çalhanoğlu's kicking into his foot. That's an unlucky one, unfortunate one for Gatti. He is definitely going to have to watch himself. And now we have a free kick to contend that's in a dangerous area here. (31 minutes, 30 seconds). Here comes a free kick for Inter. Dangerous area. They're going to have this into the mixer. Çalhanoğlu. Cross in, headed out by Rabiot. Il Cavallo Pazzo clearing it up for Juventus. Darmian now at the back. Plays it over for Brozovic. Over to Barella. Juventus now has gotten their shape, pushing them back. Darmian now over for De Vrij. Over for DiMarco, back inside to Çalhanoğlu. Derby has still not gotten back to his position for Inter. Brozovic now gets it on the right. Plays a quick 1-2 with Barella. Back for Barella. Not happy with what he sees going back for Brozovic. Çalhanoğlu now. Back for Barella. Ball forward for Dumfries, and that's cleaned up by Danilo. Bravo, Danilo. Cleared forward. Flicked on, but falls all the way back to Darmian. Now they find Çalhanoğlu. Juventus in their defensive shell here. Oh, bad pass there, but bounces off Vlahovic still to Brozovic. Lucky there for Inter. Darmian back for Brozovic, inside for Çalhanoğlu. Lot of numbers in the middle of the pitch for Inter, and Juve is just sticking to their zones. Locatelli has dropped back, trying to have no options of them finding Lukaku and Lautaro. So Locatelli just trying to occupy that space. You see Sule now starting to just keep tabs on Brozovic. Ball inside now for Barella. So Brozovic gets marked out and they switch it up, and then Barella becomes the one to drop out. That's what Juve's got to be aware of, is that they switch between all three. Çalhanoğlu, Barella, and of course Brozovic. Bad pass. Juve couldn't capitalize. Dumfries got to go back. Goes to Darmian. He goes back to Onana. Vlahovic just splits De Vrij and Darmian. Onana plays it to Darmian, and now Inter can move forward. Brozovic back to Darmian. Coming inside, playing this one over the top for Lukaku. Thought he was offside. No flag up. Here's Lukaku. Right-footed cross, back post. Headed out from Gatti. It's going to go all the way out on the other side. It's going to be a throw-in, and DiMarco's going to take it for Inter. Inter growing now in this one after conceding. Juventus falling back into the defensive shell. Quick 1-2s. Here's going to be a cross in, and that's blocked by Fagioli. Who's keeping tabs on Acerbi, who's getting stepped forward on that left flank. Here's Barella to Acerbi. Back for Çalhanoğlu. He's going to cross this one in. Here it goes. Back post. Headed out. Sule trying to settle this one. Just couldn't get it to stop Vlahovic doing battle there with Darmian. And then Sule just couldn't intercept that pass back for De Vrij. Inter back in possession. Barella now. The amount of interchange in Inter's midfield is wild. Those three rotate so much. And you could see if Juve's game plan is to man mark the controller, it's constantly changing between those three. That is something Inter does very well. Pass from Çalhanoğlu hits the referee, so it's going to be a dead ball there. And he's just going to quickly drop it. Brozovic plays it over to Çalhanoğlu. Acerbi getting forward, playing it to DiMarco. Back for Çalhanoğlu. Scans, tries to play this one up ahead for Lukaku, and his touch goes straight to Wojciech Szczesny. All right. So Inter trying to fire back at Juventus here. It's 1-0 for Juve. I'm not sure if you hear the stadium chant. I've got my volume down quite low as I try to provide the commentary, but I would love it. Here's Vlahovic trying to turn here. Ball forward for Kostic. De Vrij coming in to play. Kostic tries to save it, just couldn't. Ends up being a throw-in as De Vrij gets a touch off of Kostic and out. Dumfries now setting up to take it. Juve trying to pin Inter back. Referee tells him to get it in play. Here's Darmian back to Onana. Inter's going to try to switch it around on the outside for Juve. Here it is now all the way to the left for DiMarco. Plays it forward for Brozovic. Fagioli closing him down, but you got to get goal side. Here's a pass inside. Locatelli cleaning it up, putting it for Gatti. Play it up ahead for Rabiot. Tries to turn his man. Just didn't settle for him. Acerbi pushing forward through the right now. Inter coming forward. He stops. Plays it for Brozovic. Now over to Çalhanoğlu. He's going to have a cross in, and that's cleared out by Bremer. Inter still trying to keep it in. And they do. Acerbi now on it again, playing it back. Vlahovic applies a little bit of pressure to De Vrij, but now they switch it with a quick 1-2, and it's Darmian on the right. Now he finds Çalhanoğlu. Juve trying to get back into space. Here's a ball on the ground for Lautaro. Tries to have it in. Locatelli eats that up. Cleared again, only as far as Darmian. Back to Çalhanoğlu. He's going to have this one. Popping it in. Back post. That's headed out by Gatti. Sule now trying to get involved. Danilo. Calling for a push from the behind. Here's Bremer heading it. Tarabio who heads it. Sule gets beat on that one. Here's Bremer. Heads it and then hammers this one out. Vlahovic trying to settle this one down. Can't. Here's Sule. Plays for Locatelli. Beautiful ball. Won the one touch from Locatelli. Finding Fagioli. And now Juve can breathe. We're moving back at them. Ball inside for Sule. He does well. Twist and turn. Has Rabiot open. Plays it to Rabiot. Have a hit. Couldn't line it up. Over to Kostic. Kostic fakes across. Plays it back for Danilo. Danilo inside for Locatelli. Locatelli in for Kostic. Is he going to have a cross? He does. It goes off of Dumfries. Corner kick for Juventus. Come on. This is a good game, everybody. A back and forth. All right, back and forth. Can we find a second here on this corner kick? Can we find a second? Come on, Juve. Let's go. Come on, Juve. Give us that 2-0 going into half. Come on, baby. Cross in from Kostic. Going back post. Headed out from Inter, but it's only going to fall as far as Danilo. Trying to turn and quickly have it back in, but he can't. It's going to go all the way back for De Chilio, who has to go all the way back to Szczesny. Would have liked to have that one right back into the mixer. It just didn't work out. Now De Chilio on it. To the right. He's going to long ball this one, looking Vlahovic's way. Vlahovic trying to head it down. Everybody way too far away from Vlahovic for him to do anything with that. So Inter gets possession back. Brozovic turning. Finding Darmian. Back to Onana. Nobody's going to pressure the keeper. Little bit now. But he has it all the way up. Looking Lukaku's way. Bremer heads that, but it only falls to Barella. Ball over to the right for Dumfries. He's going to fake a cross. Stop it for Barella, who is going to have the cross. Going back post, and De Chilio clears it out. Sule doing well. Stops it. Thought he earned a foul there. Here's Locatelli stepping in. Doing well. Keeping the ball for Juventus. De Chilio now pushing up the right. Giving Juventus another chance to breathe. Ball forward for Fagioli. We're on the run. We're on the move. Crossed in, back post. Kostic couldn't settle it. Vlahovic just couldn't get the ball to stop for him, and he gets a foul there on the follow-up. That is extremely close. Vlahovic not happy with the call. That was a much better move from Juventus, everybody. Wonderfully worked. There is space available there for Juventus to take advantage of, and they're doing extremely well, everybody. I love it. I absolutely love it. Let's go. Keep it going, everybody. Kostic did not miss getting in the right position by much on that one. Fagioli with the cross in, and he did not miss Kostic's stride by much. Wonderful, wonderful half so far from Juventus. I feel, everybody, we've got the 1-goal lead, and we are looking dangerous when we turn it on. Lautaro earns a foul there after the flick on from Lukaku. Gonna give everybody the stats real quick here on this one. Okay, so we have possession 65% in favor of Inter. 4 attempts for Inter, 2 for Juve, 1 on target for Juve, 2 on target for Inter. Inter with the only big chance created, that was Barella's, and still find themselves 1-0 down after Szczesny parried that one away. Barella now for Inter, playing it over. Faked the cross, back for Barella. It's going back post, headed by Lukaku, and it's just wide. Lukaku frustrated there. He didn't miss by much on that one. I don't know if I necessarily like us allowing them to keep just sending those crosses in. Danilo ended up being the one marking Lukaku, and I think Juve's got to be strict about keeping Bremer on Lukaku, all right? And yes, Gatti has to be extremely careful, already being cautioned. You have to start thinking about, in this derby, if Max is going to be thinking about making a substitution there earlier than probably he would. Ball getting cleared forward for Inter. It's going to go all the way back to Szczesny. He quickly rolls this one out for Danilo. Danilo in for Locatelli. Locatelli switches it up to Gatti. He's got De Chilio to his right, plays it to him, right back to Gatti. He's going to left foot bomb this one over. Too far for Vlahovic, but Vlahovic applying pressure to Dumfries, who has to play it back for Onana. Vlahovic keeping the pressure on him. Ball played just across. And there you go, stepped in from Juve, and we get the foul. That's a harsh foul. De Sciglio going in on that 50-50 with DiMarco. Looked like he got the better of it, one ball. Maybe just that's a split second late there. Unfortunate for De Sciglio. I think that's a judgment on that play. And 9 times out of 10, I feel like you wouldn't get that one called. But coming from the back, they more often than not do call those ones. Inter back on the ball. Darmian forced backwards by Rabiot. Goes to Onana. Onana scanning here. Over for Darmian. Back over to Barella. Barella. He's shut down by Kostic. Has to go back for Darmian. Onana outside of his area right now to accept this ball. No pressure still from Juve. Now a little bit from Vlahovic. He's bombing this one all the way up, looking for Dumfries. Headed down by Danilo. Rabiot flips it for Kostic. Kostic taking a look. Stops it for Sule. Back to Rabiot. Rabiot switched that field. Danilo now pops it forward, looking for Vlahovic through his back. No call. No call. De Vrij through the back of Vlahovic. No call. Ball ends up all the way back to Onana. And now in Brozovic's feet. And Inter can turn away. Rabiot's got to switch the field there. That's an easy ball over the top across. And it gives us breathing room and space to take advantage of and move forward. Çalhanoğlu trying to play 1-2 here with Lautaro. One back by Juve. Rabiot too long on the ball. Forces Danilo to get engaged. He does, and he wins the ball back. Szczęsny now on it. Ball over the top. Taking a little too long. Got to pick up the sense of urgency here from Juve. DiMarco on it. Trying to play this one forward for Lukaku, who's now working against Gatti. DiMarco now. Fagioli coming in. Giving him the business. Doing well. Here's De Sciglio playing it off of DiMarco, but no, it's going to be Inter. Throw. Lukaku looking frustrated, and that shows us that the lads at the back are doing a good job. Keep that guy frustrated. Let's go. Here we go. Gatti doing well, winning it again. Ball popped over the top, headed down, but not in Lukaku's path. And Gatti, no nonsense, clears this one all the way back. Throw in for Inter, just inside their own half. All right. Come on, everybody. Let's go, Juve. Every time we go at them, we look dangerous. Let's find that second. We're getting extremely close to the 45-minute mark. All right. We're going to get stoppage time. I will pause that after. Stop the ticker. We're going to bring in our guests from Toronto. And then, of course, we will chat halftime. And we'll talk stats. We'll talk player ratings at the half. But this is a solid half. We get 5 minutes of added time, everybody. 5 minutes of added time right now. Brozovic. Back for Barella. Back to Brozovic. Rabiot forcing him backwards. Light pressure from Sule. Brozovic back on it. Rabiot just keeping tabs. He plays it forward. Çalhanoğlu all the way to Dumfries on the right. Oh, he cuts in on Danilo. Ball to the top. That's a shove in the back, and we're going to earn the foul inside our own area. Lautaro getting the foul. Fagioli doing well on the marking and the coverage, coming back. And they're all giving them the pat on the back there. Great job from Fagioli to cut that one out and read that. Gets his feet tangled with Lautaro, and Juve gets the call. And, of course, Lautaro complains. Too bad. So sad. There. Fagioli's still down here. We've got 4 minutes, another 4 minutes added time here. They're showing Kostic's goal again. Absolutely beautiful finish from Kostic. Hits this one beautifully. Onana left, sitting there watching, doing his best Handanovic impersonation. Watching, just watching. Love it. Absolutely love it. But can't help but feel this game needs more than one. Can't help but feel that way. Both teams had good opportunities. Looking like either one could strike at any given moment when they apply pressure. Ball stopped now. It's down for the free kick that Fagioli earned. He's trying to get right back into it at half here. waiting to be allowed back onto the pitch. 47 minutes. We got 3 more minutes. They're probably going to add a little bit for Fagioli going down there. Vlahovic is going to get called on this one. Dumfries is down. Potential headbutt on that aerial duel. Oh, it's an elbow. Elbow to the dome as Vlahovic was going up. Yeah, that'll sting. That'll sting. I'm okay with it, though. Is what it is. Part of the game. All right, everybody, get ready for halftime. Get ready for halftime. Let's get those thoughts in there. 48 minutes here. Still got a couple. Here's a long ball looking Dumfries' way. He heads it down to the top of the area. Rabiot comes in, cleans this one up. It's going to be a throw-in. Barella running over to take this one in. We got another ball on the pitch here. Take your time getting it out there. Yeah, that's it, Sule. Let Brozovic run in to get it out. Savvy little play from the youngster. Chewing up more clock. Dumfries looking like he's going to take this throw in long into the mixer. He does. Looking Lukaku's way. Headed down. Only as far as Barella to Dumfries. Barella now trying to set himself up to have a cross in. Danilo doing well. Shutting him down. Now switching back out. Throw in for the Inter. Barella on it now. Kostic watching Dumfries. Has it in. Rabiot closing Barella down. This is going back post. Little shove from DiMarco. DeCilio only heads it back to DiMarco. Inside, Gatti heads it to DeCilio. Fans on the clearance. Has to come at it with the right foot and bombs this one all the way down to De Vrij. Pressure from Vlahovic. Has to play it to Onana. He does. 68% possession for Inter. 32, obviously, that leaves for Juventus. Juve now. Just applying a little bit of pressure. Onana on the ball now. Dropping it for Barella, who's come all the way back. Plays it inside. Trying to play a 1-2. Brozovic. Inside. Çalhanoğlu. Back to Brozovic. Pressure there from Fagioli. It's not consistent as De Vrij is left with time. He has Darmian and Çalhanoğlu to his right. Playing it to Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu. Inside for Brozovic. Brozovic. Over to Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu. Moving forward here. We're pretty much at 50 minutes. We're given 5 minutes stoppage time, but Fagioli had gone down. Ref's taking a look. Probably going to allow about another minute. Here's Çalhanoğlu. Being forced back by Kostic. Well in. Çalhanoğlu sees it out himself. Beautifully done there. From Kostic, Danilo taking his sweet time. Take this throw in as we're at 50 minutes, 25 seconds. Danilo just have this one all the way up that sideline. Chew the time up. Let's go into half with the 1-0 lead, everybody. He's going all the way up. De Vrij heads this one down. Then Darmian stops at Rabiot, and Rabiot just bombs this one forward. Vlahovic trying to settle it down. Çalhanoğlu now inside for Brozovic. Fagioli trying to win it, but Barella steps in. He's running out our defense. Left-footed shot blocked by Gatti, then headed out by Bremer. Brozovic trying to maintain pressure to DiMarco. Back out for Acerbi. Has Çalhanoğlu inside. Plays it to him. He's quickly closed down by Rabiot. Does well. Sule just couldn't release. Either one of our guys earns a foul. No, doesn't earn the foul. Locatelli with a beautiful sliding challenge. Inter applying pressure. We're at 51-minute mark. Sule, playing this one backwards. That's sketchy. And DeCilio just has it out. We got a call for half here, ref. And there we go. We're at the break, everybody. We are at the break. There is halftime. Man. Wow. I was feeling that, Ron. I was feeling that. Blow the damn whistle already, all right? Blow the damn whistle. We are 1 up. Why do we have to sit back and counter? Okay, so 1-0 up. It's halftime. We are going to now get back to it and join the 6, all right? Get these guys in here, all right? And here we are. Who am I speaking with?
Michael, how are you guys?
Michael, we're doing great. We're doing great. 1-0 up, baby. 1-0 up. What are your thoughts at the halftime, my friend? And thank you for joining me here at the halftime show. What are your thoughts at half, Michael?
It was a good half. I thought we played really well. There was some intensity, some determination. It looks like they really came out to try to win this game. I know we sat back a little bit. We got to keep pushing forward and hopefully get that second goal.
Absolutely. You got to say, every time we do press forward, we look dangerous. We look like we can hurt them. Kostic almost latching onto Fagioli's. Oh, we lost you guys. You guys muted yourselves. We'll get them back in here, but the two opportunities that stand out for me are obviously Kostic and then, of course, the Sule opportunity where Sule has to actually hit that, okay? Other than that, Juve does look dangerous every time we push at them, okay? But we do need to get back at them. Let's see what some of the content's from the live while we wait for our friends at the 6 to get back into the mixer here, okay? Let's see if we can get them back on the camera screen here. You guys have muted yourselves. They'll figure it out, I'm sure. And Gatti was sitting on the bench for 2/3 of the season. Hey, putting in another solid shift, following up the Freiburg scenario, okay? Putting in a solid shift, but he's on a yellow. Will this force Max's hand and get Juve back? Okay, we got our boys back here at the 6 here. A little bit of technical difficulties, but we're back in action. Let's get, so Michael back in here. Can you hear me, Michael?
I can hear you now, yeah.
Okay, fantastic. So, like we were talking, again, two opportunities stand out for me, and that was the Kostic one, where he almost latches onto Fagioli's cross, and then, of course, Sule. Were you guys all screaming, shoot the ball when that young guy gets the ball in that spot? Oh, I can't hear you.
Take the shot
there we go.
I know that
We're good.
I agree. Yes, yeah, he has to take the shot there. It's a confidence. I think it's a confidence level with Sule. He's said it himself. He's got to work on his shot. But if you're out there, you got to take that chance. I mean, if that was Chiesa or Di Maria, I think it would have been buried in the back of the net.
Yeah. We've got a lot of shouts from the live chat about Gatti's performance. How do you feel about Gatti in this one?
He's looking really good. I mean, if he continues to play with that confidence, I think he's really going to help us at the as the season progresses, especially with some of the injuries we have in the back, right? So
absolutely,
I like what I've seen from him today so far.
Absolutely, he is on a yellow, so it's going to be interesting to see if Max hangs on or if we see maybe Daniele Rugani or whatnot. But I would probably, if it were me, I would let Gatti continue. Do you agree with that call?
Definitely agree. Yeah, you got to keep him in, and hopefully he'll be disciplined enough to to not get that second yellow and have his teammates help him out as well. So yeah, definitely agree with you there.
Absolutely. Now we're gonna have some fun before we get into stats and ratings, and I show the numbers or whatnot. I want to get your thoughts on who you would say right now is the leading candidate for man of the match at half. So far, who's impressed you the most at halftime? Oh, we've gone ahead and lost him again. Everybody in the live chat, I want to know who you have so far as man of the match leading the votes at half. We got Mario coming in here with Rabiot is a beast. Kostic being called for man of the match. Michael, who is your early pick for man of the match right now at half?
No, for me right now it's Kostic. He's having some success down that wing, and I think if he keeps getting balls in, I think he can challenge the defense, and I think.
All right. Unfortunately, again, having some issues there with the technical stuff. That's okay. Marco saying, I like it. Kostic, MVP candidate. Everybody, I'm going to give you some numbers, okay? So we'll get the stats here while we wait for the boys at the 6 here. 69% ball possession, okay? 31% for Juventus. Definitely surrendered a lot of possession. 6 total attempts for Inter, 2 on target. Juventus, 2 total attempts, 1 on target, all right? Big chances, only 1 big chance created in this game so far. That, of course, fell to Inter. It fell to Barella off a 1-2 with Lukaku. He shot, fortunately for us, directly at Szczesny, and Szczesny did well to parry it away, give them no opportunities for a rebound chance. So as far as your lineups go and the early ratings, they are as follows. Szczesny 6.9, Gatti 6.9, Bremer 6.7, Danilo 6.7, Deschilio 6.8, Fagioli 6.5, Locatelli 6.9, Rabiot 7.1, Kostic 7.3, Sule 6.8, and Vlahovic 6.5. If you ask me for the early leader for man of the match right now, it's going to be two names that I'm going to give you. One is going to be three. One is Kostic, one is Rabiot, and another is Bremer. Okay, these were the key battles that we were looking at here. So we've got Michael back. He was saying that Kostic is his early pick. Kostic seems to be almost unanimous across the board in the live chat. I threw out two other names, Adrian Rabiot and Gleison Bremer. Two big matchups that we called going into this matchup. One was going to be Kostic versus Dumfries. And I think we could both agree that Kostic is definitely getting the better, I think, out of that battle so far. And then the other was Bremer and Lukaku. And you could see the frustration all over Lukaku's face. Bremer doing a fantastic job. Your thoughts on Bremer and Rabiot's performances so far?
Rabiot, I mean, he's been a rock. He's been consistent. He's distributing balls really well. He's winning balls, and Bremer's been a force. Lukaku's completely frustrated. I think Bremer's got him on speed. You know, Lukaku's a little bit slow of foot, so I think as long as we keep him honest in the air, because he can be very dangerous in the air. So we got to watch the free kicks and corner kicks. I think we should be okay. But Bremer's playing fantastic. The whole defense actually is playing pretty well.
And to touch on your point, I think you're spot on when we say we got to keep an eye on set pieces and corners, because the one time Lukaku did get that header opportunity, we found ourselves with Danilo ending up man-marking him and losing him. It's very crucial, I believe, for us to keep Bremer on Lukaku, all right? So Bremer's got to stay on Lukaku. Now, how many of you are in that Ferrari club right now?
Say that again?
How many of you are in that Ferrari club right now for this watch party?
I'd say we're probably about 30 or 40.
Wow, that is strong. That is amazing, amazing.
Well, it's a big game, right?
Yeah, huge game. Love to see it there. I saw you guys I loved watching it too. The second Kostic scored. It ended up that we were on a delay, so we saw the goal first, and then I look and I see all of your reactions. That was just fantastic. Great stuff. So hopefully we can keep this thing going into the second half, everybody, okay? But let's see what happens. We're gonna get to some more discussion in the live chat here. Gonna wait for the 6 to get back in here, and let's see what we have. Kostic again. The talk is all about Kostic playing very strong, giving his all. Chiesa will replace him and keep holding that flank down. I actually think that if we see Chiesa, it's probably for Sule. And I think you can potentially say we see Di Maria. I think it'll be one of those two replacing them. I don't know if Max wants to get rid of Kostic, because Kostic is able to play a full 90. So we might see Kostic for the full 90, everybody. But, man, Kostic, what an absolute beast. Again, he was named as one of our best signings so far this season. Bremer, we had a good discussion about that in the pregame show this morning, that you could take your pick between Bremer, between Kostic for best signing and whatnot. Di Maria is in there. Hey, this is great. If we can't decide and we're picking all three of these guys, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. We got the boys back from the 6 here. Hey, technology's fantastic, but sometimes...
Yeah.
Sometimes. It's all good, though. It's all good. So, we got John's prediction at the pre-match, finishing 2-1 or whatnot. How do you think it's going to finish? What was your prediction going into this game? Did you see a draw, or did you think Juve was going to get it done?
I did see a draw. I said 1-1. So, but I hope I'm wrong. Obviously, if we get a second goal.
Yeah.
I think we can get a second goal.
And I can't help but feel this game definitely has more goals in it. It definitely has more goals in it. And if it's one more, hey, hopefully it falls to us. Because, I don't know. Yeah. Just the way both teams are attacking, I feel like it's definitely got another one in it.
I agree. I think the substitutions are going to be key for us. Hopefully, Allegri will make some key substitutions so that we don't have some tired legs on the field.
One of the shouts right now in the live chat is when Chiesa comes into this match, and somebody's saying that we'll probably see him for Kostic. I actually disagree and think we'll see him for Sule, and that Max is going to want to keep Kostic there. Do you agree, or do you think Chiesa would come in as one of those wing roles?
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Sule won't play 90 minutes. There's no way. Even conditionally, I don't think he can go 90 minutes today. He's working really hard, but yeah, definitely, I agree with you. I think it'll be Sule at some point for Chiesa, or maybe even Di Maria, but Chiesa.
Exactly. So I think Sule will eventually get the pull in this one, and we'll see one of Di Maria and Chiesa, and you might see the other one, vice versa, when Vlahovic gets called out, if he chooses to get Vlahovic out of there, because right now the others can kind of take advantage of Acerbi and Darmian. So he might want to just leave Vlahovic even if he can't get super involved, but he was involved on that first goal, and he looks on his toes today. What's your thoughts on Vlahovic's performance today?
Yeah, no, I thought he had. I thought he had a decent half. He was holding the ball well. He's working hard. He's not getting a lot of chances, but he seems to be really involved in the game, which is a good change from some of the previous games. So I agree with you. I think he's going to keep him in as long as he can. He might be good for a goal this half. I wouldn't be surprised.
There you go. Can easily see it happening. Again, we had that opportunity. Cross in from Fagioli. Kostic just couldn't get to it, and Vlahovic was all over that. Dumfries doing well just to cut it out. Maybe Vlahovic adds a second. But yeah, great stuff. I did promise one of the members who was giving me a lot of support on TikTok there that I was going to give him a shout out. So shout out goes to Emilio. Okay, so Emilio, big shout out from me and the AJC.
All
Michael,
right,
thank you very much. We're watching warm-ups. We're getting ready, close to get back to the action. Anything you want to say before we sign off and get back to the action?
No, fino alla fine. That's it. Let's go.
Fino alla fine. Get the job done. We don't care how. You just got to beat these snakes, right? We don't care how. Just get the job done. Get the job done. Thank you so much for joining, my friend.
Take care.
Enjoy the second half. All right, everybody. So we're getting back to business here, all right? And we've got some more comments here. Let's see how everybody's feeling. Kostic is on another level in the second half of this season. He started very slowly, but became one of the best performers this year. Yeah, absolutely. No doubt. Juve Boy 99 coming in here saying we need to get Gatti replaced due to his aggressive recklessness, but please no Bonucci. I personally think I would keep Gatti in. I know that he's on a yellow, okay, but I actually would not make a change in this particular game. I think we have to give him a little bit of trust that he'll maintain and not make any mistakes. However, these games are tough and they get very, very chippy, and it could be one quick split second that sees him just that split second too late and then bouncing out. So again, we will have to wait and see, but I would personally continue on in that half with Gatti, all right? Wonderful position we were in at halftime, 1-0 up. Chiesa and Angel can still fly on. Happy days. Hey, still got a lot of work to do, okay? So we know that going into this second half, Inter is going to come at us, all right? They are going to be coming at us. Will Juventus be able to start to control a little bit more? I hope that they can do. I hope that they can, okay? Absolutely hope that they can. Let's see what happens. We see Chiesa now warming up. So Chiesa warming up. Quadrado warming up. LA Juve, Sule should have scored that goal. I'm still mad. Look, hey, frustrating one there. God, he's got to have a rip there. You have got to have the confidence there in that position to not think twice about it. To be fair, throughout this season, we've had players get into moments, opportunities like that and just overthink it. Keep it simple. You got a line of sight on goal there. You're inside the area. Just have it. Nobody, absolutely nobody should be giving you flack about having a shot in that scenario. So, again, Let's see if he can pick it up second half and get her going. Live chat here. Let's go. He will make it up. I hope he does. I hope he does. I would love to see Sule score. Overall, his performance has been fine. He's trying his best to try and rule out a controlling midfielder for Inter. However, I gave credit where credit's due. Inter's doing a good job as far as their 3 midfielders always rotating and changing who that quarterback ends up being, right? As far as Sule goes, he's done just fine. You want some more further numbers on him? Here we go. He's got 24 touches, passing percentage of just shy of 86%, 3 out of 5 ground duels won, no aerial duels won. That's not his game, though. Expected goals 0.32, but dribble attempts, he's 3 for 4 on dribble attempts. Had a shot that he couldn't quite get, that one in the middle of the area there. And then, of course, the one where he should have shot there. But he was very much involved. His rating falls just shy of 7. And to be honest, that's not terrible. That's not terrible by any means. And B1897, absolutely 1,000, actually 1,000,000%. Let's finish mid. Okay, let's finish them. Anthony, good first half. Hope we can come out and get another quick one. Inter can't create anything. Credit to our backline. They're struggling in terms of creation, but they are starting to just pump those crosses in, and sooner or later something could go down. We are getting ready for the second half to kick off here, everybody. Let's get ready for this one, all right? And we're off. Second half kicks off. Inter in possession, bombing it forwards, headed into the middle. Locatelli heads it forward for Sule, heads it down for Rabiot. Rabiot slows it down. Danilo, Rabiot inside for Fagioli. Challenge here. Fagioli's going to get called for. It's going to be Inter's ball. Goes in hard and late on Acerbi after Acerbi read that play. Harsh tackle, late tackle there from Brozovic, and then you see the collision between Acerbi and Fagioli. Let's go, everybody. Let's get the job done here in the second half. 40 seconds into the second half. Inter on possession. Barella not happy with what he's seeing from movement. Playing it back. My feed wants to give me problems here. Perfect. All right, we're okay. Minute 7 in. Gatti trying to head up the field for Vlahovic. Vlahovic does well, maintaining this. De Sciglio, just can't hit Vlahovic. De Sciglio follows up. Vlahovic switching the field, going all the way across for Danilo. Danilo taking a look. Plays it all the way back to the right for De Sciglio. De Sciglio moving up forward, slowing down, has Fagioli back, plays it to him. Fagioli back for De Sciglio. Have a play inside, doesn't take it, goes back for Gatti. Gatti now regrouping, going to Bremer. He's got Danilo to his left, plays it to him. Danilo will go inside for Locatelli. Locatelli trying to put this ball up the left flank, but Kostic was flat-footed, and so was Vlahovic. This one goes all the way back for Onana. Come on, everybody. Let's go, let's go. Di Marco back for Acerbi. Gotta pick this up. Let's get this second one. Let's get the second one. Let's go 2 up on these guys. 2 up on these guys. Onana having this one here. Gatti heads it back. Fagioli trying to settle that one. He does. Lovely from Sule. Fagioli's got men all over him there. Çalhanoğlu, and Gatti comes in and cleans this one up. Drills it all the way beyond Onana there. It's going to be goal kick. Lovely cleanup from Gatti. He looks in the zone today. I love it. Keep him out there. I know he's on a yellow. Keep him out there. Here's Lukaku on it now for Inter as they try to get something going offensively. Plays it up to the right side. It's Barella. Barella crossing this one. Going back post for Di Marco. Volley stops it for Brozovic, and Brozovic has it up and beyond. Ooh. This game has got more goals in it, everybody. We've got to see this one through. We've got to see this one through. Brozovic getting that one all wrong. Oh. Lovely from Deschilio, making sure he throws those arms behind his back there. Brozovic getting the follow-up all wrong. We have got to cut down these crosses in. Just close them down that little bit quicker and make sure we're on our marks. It's the only way they've gotten a sniff of anything. Let's see. Onana. He's going to play this one over. Darmian over to Dumfries. Back to Darmian. No pressure from Juve right now. Essentially giving them to the half line. De Vrij over for Acerbi. Acerbi goes on the ground looking for Lukaku. Little touch in for Lautaro, but that's cleaned up by Danilo. Midfielders are going to have to follow up on that one. So we've got some warm-ups here. We've got some guys warming up. Didn't get a close look at exactly who it is warming up, but we will see. Acerbi crosses this one in. Fagioli. Now finding Rabiot. Rabiot's got space to run. The crazy horse. Look at Sule trying to find that on the right side. Gives it to Vlahovic. Cross right across goal. Rabiot had a brief window there. Had a brief window. Okay? Brief window. To hit Sule. Just couldn't do it. Just couldn't do it. Just couldn't find that. Let's see. DiMarco. Popping this one forward. Lukaku settles. Inside Lautaro. Over to Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu. Back for Acerbi. Inter now just working it around the perimeter. All the way over to the right side. Darmian for Barella. Sule slowly moving over to close things down on Barella. Pass inside for Lautaro. Back to Barella. Barella moving forward. Again, seeing if they're going to have a cross in. Here it comes. Headed out by Gatti. Fagioli can settle this one down. He's quickly closed down. Playing it for Deschilio. Deschilio popping it over the top. Back for Fagioli. Lovely heel for Locatelli. Locatelli just misses Vlahovic. Darmian comes in. Closes it down back to Barella. Would have been a lovely turn of play there from Juventus. The game is tight, everybody. The game is tight. 1-0 for Juventus here. We're 6 minutes into this second half. Acerbi now slowing it down for Çalhanoğlu. Over for Acerbi. Back to DiMarco. Back to Acerbi. Back to De Vrij. For Barella. Barella being allowed to step forward here. Çalhanoğlu 1-2 with Brozovic. Locatelli going in hard. Watching him. Inside for Çalhanoğlu. 1-2 with DiMarco. DiMarco has a... Ooh, cross in. That's blocked by Gatti. Brozovic has it back post. Probably should have let it go for corner, but they still stop it. It's with Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, bad pass cut out by Sule. Finding Vlahovic. He's quickly challenged, but Fagioli, you've got to. He earns the foul, but you've got to hit us when we have numbers going the other way. Release that ball. Release that ball. He was just trying to, and Lautaro had stepped in, but he had a chance. Took an extra touch. Gatti pressed that one down to Brozovic, who ended up being offside, but crossed it over. That probably ended up better for Juventus than taking the corner. Gatti going back now to Szczesny. Looking at Steven Zhang now. Deschilio, long throw for Vlahovic. Tried to hit the switch on the one time. He does. He finds Kostic. We're running. Kostic going at Dumfries now. Trying to have this one low. Looking Vlahovic's way, and that's cleared out by Darmian. It's going to be a Juventus corner kick. Come on. Find that second one here, everybody. Let's go. Let's go. Find that second one here. Come on. This is going to be the one, everybody. Come on. Cross in. Kostic cross in. Onana comes out, falls for Danilo, and his touch lets him down as it pops straight up, and then Darmian clears. Çalhanoğlu trying to settle it only as far as Rabiot, who sees it out off him, and it's going to be a throw-in for Juventus. Again, looking out to the crowd as Milik's sitting there next to Cherubini. We will get him back after the international break, which of course is upon us. After this match, we go into the international break. By the way, off topic, off cue, but received the new Italy national kits, and they are beautiful. Much better looking in person, everybody. And again, if you didn't catch it, I actually put out a reveal video as I got the 23-24 Juventus away kit concept. Okay, it's a concept kit, but it showed up, and it's pretty damn accurate to what we should be getting based on what La Maglia Bianconera put out. Couple subtle differences, but hey, it's a beauty kit. So after you're done on the watch along, make sure you check that out and go see that new kit. I'll probably be sporting it tomorrow on the post-match podcast, potentially. Vlahovic. Watching him battling at the back there. Juventus looks dangerous every time we go at them, but Inter has had some chances as well. Matri at the game. Matri there. It's a big one. It's a big one. Because of how crucial Europa's become for us, that game essentially shadowed this one and overshadowed it and made it kind of downplayed this one up until today when everybody starts feeling it. It's that Derby d'Italia. We are just over 10 minutes into this second half. It's going to be a Juventus throw-in. De Sciglio waiting to take this. Let's go, everybody. Reminder, like the video if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new to the channel here. We got De Sciglio. He's tossing this one in for Vlahovic, trying to get the spin on De Vrij there. It's cleared out by Darmian. Only as far as Gatti, who settles it, plays it over for Danilo. Danilo's got two options to his left. He finds Rabiot. Rabiot over the top looking for Vlahovic. Oh, challenge there. Vlahovic went down a little bit lightly. He's not happy, not getting a call, but nothing doing. Bremer settles this one. Playing in for Rabiot, tries to... looked like he got fouled on the spin, but now Inter running back at Juve. Barella into Çalhanoğlu. Beautiful challenge from Manuel Locatelli. What an absolute unit. Absolute unit. And not only that, Locatelli sees it out off of Çalhanoğlu. Bravo, Loca. Looked like a foul there on Rabiot from Brozovic, but nothing doing. Juve, Bremer and Gatti. Kind of Lautaro causing problems, but Locatelli with the follow through. What a challenge. Beautiful challenge from Locatelli. Loca's having a game for us, everybody. I will remind you that there was a large group of the fan base calling the man a flop. Unbelievable to me. Loca, that's it. Locatelli. Locatelli's the glue for me in our midfield. Sule with a ball over the top, trying to find Fagioli. Beyond him, gets to Onana. Onana now scanning. And he just ends up rolling it out to Darmian. Oh, bad pass from Darmian. Can't be kept in by Barella. It's going to be Juventus throw-in. Rabiot standing over. He's going to throw it back. Probably end up being Kostic who takes it. All the way back. Bremer now for Gatti. He's got De Sciglio to his right. He's going to play it to him. De Sciglio left-footed ball going back into the middle. Rabiot does well. Shields it off. Sule heads it down now for Danilo. He's got Kostic to the flank. But Danilo scans. Great. Finds Vlahovic. Vlahovic, oh, weak hit. He had Fagioli all alone to the right. You've got to be aware there, Dusan. That is a high scoring opportunity. Fagioli is in there. You have got to find him. I hope Juve is not made to rue these opportunities here. We've got to capitalize and take it to them. Come on. Short memory. Let's go, Dusan. The positive is that Dusan is very much involved here, and he's very much finding pockets of space to accept the ball. And you know what? He missed him on that one. Maybe he finds him on the next one. Let's go, Juve. Keep pushing. Acerbi. Over to Darmian. Darmian's going to be able to gain Juve territory. Trying to play this one forward. Finding Lautaro. Lautaro trying to go to the flank. It's cut out by Rabiot. Kostic comes back. Plays it for Danilo. Inside for Rabiot. Rabiot now. Plays it over to Kostic. Makes a run forward. Played back into him. One touch. Doing battle, maintaining possession. Great job from Rabiot. Locatelli now switching it for Fagioli. We move up the right side. Fagioli inside for Sule. Sule. Oh, just a touchback for Fagioli. Couldn't leave him in a shooting position. Locatelli now in it. Finding again. Oh, Sule. Fans on the shot. Back for Loca. One-time hit. Onana. Oh, fumbles it. But nobody there to pounce. Better from Juventus. You can see the caution in Inter when we are in and around the area. Beautiful from the lads. Sule whiffs on that one time, and then Loca has one rather soft, but Onana bobbles it. Keep pushing, Juve. Keep pushing. They are suspect at the back today. They've got Darmian and Acerbi back there. We have to take advantage. Juventus has to find the second goal. Come on. Come on, Juve. Push. Çalhanoğlu now for Inter. They have dominated possession for the entirety of this match so far. Locatelli goes through. Lautaro gets a call there. Fans on the shot. Hey, watched a bit of hockey in my day too, eh? I like that one though, Jerry. Okay. Locatelli's putting in a shift, everybody. Putting in a shift. 1-0. We're 15 minutes into the second half, okay? We've got a half hour left. Çalhanoğlu stands over this free kick. It's in. Going back post. Tech punches out. De Sciglio goes out to apply pressure, but Di Marco's going to get to it first, but he sees it out for a throw-in. Quickly has it in. Barella now moving back. Acerbi to Barella. Back to Di Marco, back to Barella. Now he's going to have this one in. And Locatelli heads this one out. Vlahovic coming back to do battle. Inter just heads it to maintain possession. Goes all the way back to Darmian. Now finding Barella. It's got Acerbi to the left. Plays it to him. Fagioli closes that down. Juve sticking in their shell. Here's Barella. Pass along the ground for Di Marco. Back post ball. Ooh, by everybody, Juventus goal kick. That was a good move from Inter. Looks like Di Marco's got a groin issue after trying to stretch out for that one. Locatelli ended up losing Di Marco there, but Gatti also should have been the one there. So Juve a little bit losing their marks there. But luckily, Inter not able to capitalize. Dangerous situation. Anthony has run out of Pepto. Lachita kicking in. Okay, the guts are churning. We got a long way to go, brother. Half hour, 1-0. Let's hope Juve gets that second one. Come on. Two changes now coming in for Inter. You've got Di Marco and Barella leaving the pitch for Inter. D'Ambrosio and Mkhitaryan coming in. Mkhitaryan can be a tricky customer. Barella not happy to be taken out of this one. Di Marco taken out right as he was feeling problems. Barella kicking some water bottles there. He is pissed. Good. Don't care. Let's go. Juve on the ball here is Rabiot. Quickly being closed down. Just trying to maintain possession or draw a foul here. He has. Foul there. Still trying to do battle. Win it away here. No call from the ref. Head up, boys. Keep playing. Dumfries. He's going to have a cross in. Blocked by Danilo. Danilo now trying to find Rabiot just too far ahead of him. Inter back in possession. Here's Brozovic playing it to the left now for Acerbi who moves forward. He finds D'Ambrosio. D'Ambrosio now moves to his right. Back for Brozovic. Sule pushing him back. Sule now forcing him to switch field for Darmian. Darmian goes back to De Vrij. Brozovic on the left, plays it to him. Quickly in for Acerbi. Fagioli doing well, marking him there, giving him nowhere to go but backwards for Brozovic. Brozovic now. Back to De Vrij. Oh, unfortunate handball there for Fagioli. Brozovic now on it for Inter. Moving it over to Darmian. Cuts it inside. Oh, his touch lets him go. Sule has sent Kostic. We're on the move. Vlahovic getting involved. Oh, the pass was awful from Kostic. Sule trying to keep it in. He does with a back heel to De Sciglio. Cross in. Headed. Going back post. Can Kostic keep it in? He does. He might be ruled offside here. Plays continuing on. Cross in and Onana gets to it and now looks to send Inter running back at Juve. Çalhanoğlu moving up the right. Locatelli has dropped back. Danilo forces Çalhanoğlu to have this all the way over to the left. D'Ambrosio settles it down. De Sciglio watching him. D'Ambrosio back for Acerbi. He's allowed space to step in. Doesn't have a cross. Back to D'Ambrosio. He's going to play it to Acerbi. Scanning. Inside for Çalhanoğlu. Back to Acerbi. Acerbi to Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan. Over for Brozovic. Back to Lukaku. Back to Brozovic. Again, Juve sitting back and feeling fine in this shell. This is all Inter for possession. Now Darmian moving up the right. He's going to play it for Dumfries. Dumfries inside to Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan for Brozovic. Has Acerbi to the left, but he goes to D'Ambrosio. Here comes a cross. Faked. Right-footed cross. Going back post. It's over everybody and it's out. It's going to be goal kick for Juventus. So Dominique now wants a change. We have hit the 65th minute mark. He wants Chiesa in for Sule. And look at the timing on this one. Chiesa set to come in for Sule. Right on the mark. Timing is everything, they say. 65th minute. You know what? Bravo, Sule. Bravo, Sule, for a great match. It's a great showing from Sule. There were a couple opportunities he's going to want to bat, but all in all, this is the Derby d'Italia that he's playing in and getting the start. That is a good job for the youngster. I'm happy with him. Next time, I think he does even better, all right? And now we have Chiesa. FC7. Can he come in and seal the deal for the Bianconeri? I sure hope so. Let's go, everybody. Vlahovic settling it down, trying to earn a foul there. Nothing doing. D'Ambrosio now in for Brozovic. Chiesa on his horse with the pressure, all right, forcing them all the way back to Onana. Fagioli keeping tabs. Chiesa out there. Dusan. They play it out to the side for D'Ambrosio's got to go back for Acerbi. Fagioli just keeping watch. Here's a long ball from Acerbi, and the only thing he's hit is Szczesny's chest as he settles it down. I'll give you those all day, Acerbi. All day. All right. Szczesny with the ball in his hands right now, scanning. Is he going to bomb this thing down? He ends up dropping it. And now pumps it forward, looking Dusan's way. Dusan, little flick on from the header. Chiesa wasn't on his toes, but showing the acknowledgement for the great flick on from Vlahovic. Fagioli applying a little bit of pressure to Acerbi. He finds D'Ambrosio, but he's forced back, all the way back to Onana. He's going to play it to the right side. And now Inter's going to move up the right flank through Darmian. Stops completely. Finds Çalhanoğlu. He's got to go back for Darmian again. Switching it over to De Vrij, who's got Acerbi to his left. Finding him. Fagioli keeping tabs. D'Ambrosio now on the one touch. Little flick on from Inter. They're sending bodies. Brozovic now cuts on the inside. Beautifully intercepted by Adrian Rabiot. Seen out by Juventus. Unfortunately, they couldn't hit Chiesa or Vlahovic, who were both high. Great job from Juventus, though, shutting that one down. But now comes Çalhanoğlu. He's allowed to carry very deep into Juve's territory. Now Dumfries, 1v1 with Kostic. Plays it in for Lukaku. Ooh, Megs in for Çalhanoğlu. He'll pass inside. They settle it. Mkhitaryan, 1-2. Here's Brozovic, has a hit. It's blocked. And De Sciglio clears for Juventus. Come on, Juve. Do not surrender too much territory. Inter quickly coming back. Here's Acerbi. He crosses one in, back post. Oh, Bremer seeing it out. But they're going to keep it in. It's Lukaku. Watched by Kostic. Doing battle here. He's going to have a left-footed cross. This is going in. Punched out by Tech. We got a man down at the back there. It looks like De Sciglio. And play is stopped. 69th minute. De Sciglio is down. Looked like he took a blow to the face there. Nervous times. Nervous times. Yes, I agree with you. Juve is playing with fire right now, okay? Playing with fire. Surrendering far too much territory. Dell's not enjoying this game at all. Back to the wall constantly. Yeah, we need to turn it up. We need to dial it up a bit more. It's far too unbalanced. De Sciglio's back up. The play is back in. Here's Brozovic on the left. Acerbi allowed to move forward. Here comes a left-footed cross. It's going into the back post. Kostic engaged. Dumfries has it down, but it's cleared by Bremer. Reading that beautifully. Ball forward for Kostic. Inside for Chiesa. One touch back for Rabiot, but he's got two. He still does well to come out of that. 1-2 with Chiesa. Back to Chiesa. It's got Kostic now playing it into him. We're on the move. Here comes Kostic. Close down. Oh, it's just about to have a ball to a trailing run, but it's blocked. See now, it's going to be Juventus throw now. We're at the 70-minute mark, everybody. 20 minutes remaining. Would love to see Juve get another one. You'd have to think 2 does it in this game. Danilo now switches field, headed for De Sciglio. That's a tough ball for him to deal with. He just tries to keep it on, but he can't. Inter taking advantage of De Sciglio out of position. Quick throw in, but Fagioli winning against Mkhitaryan, doing fantastic. Locatelli up ahead. Vlahovic over to De Sciglio. Ooh, for Fagioli, he's quickly closed down. Does well. Thought he earned a foul. Referee. Come on. Now Inter's coming back at us. Here's Çalhanoğlu moving forward. He's got Lautaro to his left. Tries to play a through ball there. There's a late challenge from Juve. Yellow card to Adrien Rabiot. Holy. Nervous times, everybody. Nerve-wracking times. We can't buy a call. And you know what? Balance and play here. Inter, what did I say second half? They are going to be gunning. They're going to be coming forward and pushing in numbers. The longer it goes, the more difficult it's going to become. Juve needs to start to regain a bit more possession. That whole wave right there started by a lazy cross-field ball from Danilo. You have to hit your mark there. That's an easy switch. Free kick now for Inter. Çalhanoğlu. We're in the grass all over his face. He's going to have this one. He's going to drive this one. It's dipping. But falls right into the arms of Szczesny. Szczesny does well not to offer any sort of rebound. Absolute topspin dipper that also catches Fagioli's back. So he also took a bunch out of it there. All right. We're 27 minutes into the second half. Okay, we're at the 72nd mark. Nice turn there from Federico Chiesa. Juve's on the move. De Sciglio gets involved. Fagioli's trailing. Here's Chiesa. Turns, has a hit. Ooh, just wide. Federico Chiesa. Beautiful opportunity from Federico Chiesa. Running at Inter's defense. Here we have Cuadrado set to come in. Olhar Rossonero just connected. How's the match going? The match is intense. It has been dominated in possession by Inter, but Juve looks dangerous every time they've gone at it, and I would say it's fair that we are 1-0 up. Interisti might feel that they deserve a draw so far in this one, but Juve definitely has been in some good scoring opportunities as well. It is exactly how it appears on the scoreboard. It is a tight game, and I believe it's far from over, and we have another goal, if not 2. Mkhitaryan for Darmian here. Foul there from Danilo as he steps in. Come on, get to position. Here's another free kick for Inter. Danilo not happy about that call. Don't like to give them that one right there. Again, got to stop giving them so many of these free kick opportunities. And we have to start to regain more possession. Federico Chiesa just did very well on the turn of play there. Getting a shot off there, not missing goal by much. Have to wonder if Onana would have been set up diving for that one. Here's Çalhanoğlu stepping over this one. Here comes a delivery. It's going back post and Szczesny out to grab it. Swallows that one up. All right, come on, Juve. We're at the 74th minute mark. Ball played into Danilo. Up ahead for Rabiot. The crazy horse running onto it. Back heel for Kostic. Kostic has Fagioli inside. Plays it to him. Fagioli over to De Sciglio. Keep in mind, we have Johnny Square. Juan Cuadrado getting ready to come in. Here's Chiesa trying to take his man on. It's all entangled up here. Looking for a call. Not going to get it. And Inter coming right back at us. Head up, boys. Don't worry about the call. We haven't got anything all game. Thank God. Brozovic plays an awful pass and it misses Lukaku completely. Goes out of bounds. Now we will get Juan Cuadrado coming in for De Sciglio. Let's see if Cuadrado can have one of those big clutch moments in big games and see if he can help Juventus seal the deal in this one, everybody. Come on. Come on. 75th minute. We have just entered the 75th minute. Throw in here. Locatelli pushing Inter back. He's having a hell of a match for Juventus. Çalhanoğlu on it again. Back. Darmian. Over to De Vrij. He's got a Cherby there. Plays it to him. He'll have D'Ambrosio to his left, but he chooses to go inside for Mkhitaryan, who now finds Çalhanoğlu. Rabiot watching him. Inside pass for Mkhitaryan, who's got space. Chiesa closing him down. Doing well. Pressure being added by Danilo. Inter can come back at us. Ball played in for Dumfries. Here's a low hard ball. That's cleared out by Gatti. Look what it means to him with the clearance. Ball inside for Rabiot. Quickly out to Chiesa. Chiesa finding Kostic. He settles it. We're on the move up the left flank. It's Kostic. Rabiot's getting involved. Overlaps his run. Played for Rabiot. Have the cross in. Hard cross. Settles. Stopped. Have a hit. Bounces. Oh, off the deflection and just wide and over. It's going to be Juventus corner. There we go. We are dangerous every time we go at them, everybody. We just have to find that second one. This one blocked by Mkhitaryan. Bounces over D'Ambrosio's head. Almost going into the goal. Juventus corner kick. Cuadrado is over it. Let's go, everybody. Come on. This is it. We're waiting for Locatelli to tie his laces. Come on, man. Get the laceless boots. They're sick. Cuadrado. Cuadrado on the corner. The delivery. It's in. Cleared out by Lukaku. Danilo heads it forward for Kostic. Doing battle with Dumfries. Oh, just keeping it in. Oh, should be a foul. Looks like a foul here. We can't get that one. Instead, he calls off of Kostic. Throw into Inter. It's late and it's through the ankle. And you've called it a million times against us. This ref's consistency is shocking. Again, having a look here at Gatti clearing that low hard cross and giving us a classic Juventus defender celebration. Almost like a goal. Absolutely love it. Ball's back in play. We got Inter going to the back through Onana here. Playing it over for Darmian. Darmian. Over to Dumfries. Looking inside for Darmian. Waiting for a midfielder to open up. Here's Mkhitaryan. Closed down. Luca with the challenge. Juve's on the move. Locatelli trying to give Vlahovic an option. He's trying to set up shot, but he plays it for Rabiot. Crossed in, and Onana just gets a piece of it to deflect it away from Locatelli. Again, Juve looks dangerous as they look to turn the tide. Locatelli springing that one with a beautiful challenge on Mkhitaryan. Well read by Onana. Credit where credit's due, but great challenge from Locatelli. And oh man, it was Chiesa with the cross trying to find Loca there on the header. Onana with fingertips to get it away. My apologies, everyone. I thought that was Kostic. It was Chiesa. Luca again. He has been an absolute unit in this one. We've got to get that second one, everybody. We've got to get that second one. Cuadrado now. Moving backwards inside for Gatti. Just pops this one forward, but easily handled by Onana. Now he quickly looks to release. Ends up dropping it. Playing it inside for Brozovic. Brozovic. He's going to have this. Inside, up ahead to Mkhitaryan, back for Brozovic. It was a bad pass. Vlahovic just couldn't pounce on it. Dumfries, inside to Çalhanoğlu. Rabiot watching. Here's a long ball forward, headed down, but Bremer cleans it up. Only as far as Mkhitaryan. Chiesa does well, challenging him. Danilo gets involved. It's off the foot of Mkhitaryan. That's going to be thrown for Juventus. Great job by Danilo and Chiesa closing down Mkhitaryan, not letting him work. So close to the 80th minute, everybody. We have 10 minutes and some stoppage time. Inside to Chiesa. Danilo now pumping this one forward, looking Vlahovic's way. It's headed into the middle of that pitch, but Brozovic there to retain possession. Bad pass. Cuadrado pounces on it, but it's out of the reach of Rabiot. And now Inter can come back at us. Çalhanoğlu, his cross is blocked, goes out, it'll be Inter throw. Nervous times, everybody, nervous times, come on. Cross in, goes to the spot, headed down, but cleared out. Back into the mixer, Locatelli sees it out of his head, it's going to be corner kick. Juve asking for some calls, some pushes in the back on these challenges, not getting absolutely anything. We await the corner. Çalhanoğlu will have it in for Inter. Here comes the delivery. No. Didn't like the step up. Now's the delivery. Oh, headed. And goes off of Locatelli's head for another corner kick attempt. Don't you ever trash talk Locatelli, Lautaro. Header. Going to the back post. Stopped by Dzeko. And he pops this one. And it's easily into the hands of Tech. Bad ball back into the mixer from Dzeko. We'll take it. 81 minutes through, everybody. We've got a final 9 minutes to go in this one. Leandro Paredes is getting set to take to the pitch. Szczesny bombing this one. Vlahovic's way, trying to get in position. Locatelli stepping in here, settling this one, playing it up for Cuadrado. That's well ahead. Cuadrado does well. But D'Ambrosio ends up eating that one up, playing it back for Onana. Great job from Locatelli again, cleaning that up and then springing Cuadrado through. Just played it a little too far for him. Brozovic stopping it. Back for Brozovic. Vries. Oh, there you go. Locatelli eats that one up now. Finding Kostic. Kostic working against Dumfries again. Trying to get a foul. And again, it's off of Kostic and it'll be a throw into Inter. Kostic is down right now. I don't know if he took an arm to the face or whatnot, but he's down right now. Not sure what the problem is there. We have a change for Inter. They're going to send in Bellanova for Dumfries. Let's hope Kostic takes advantage of Bellanova. Let's hope that he can take advantage of this. Chiesa is out. Paredes is in. This is concerning, everybody. This is concerning. He's not happy. He's looking down at his legs. This is frustrating. Looks like ref's calling a handball here on what was a through ball. Get them to push that back. Come on, ref. Get some control, for God's sakes. This ref's been so inconsistent. Just 83 minutes, everybody. We got 7 minutes till we hit that stoppage time mark. Acerbi. Over to Mkhitaryan. Bellanova. Back to Mkhitaryan. Over to Acerbi. Fagioli keeping tabs there. Now to D'Ambrosio. Quadrado there. Now the ball into Dzeko. Gatti's on him. Gatti does well there. Winning it back. He keeps making the run here. Fagioli plays it up to him. Back inside for Fagioli. Ooh, trying to play a quick one. Up ahead for Dusan, but cut out. Great work there from Gatti at the back. Shutting down Dzeko. 84 minutes. Time keeps on ticking, but it feels like it's moving so slowly for Juve, who has not had control of possession in this game at any point, always being dominated by Inter. Bellanova all the way down to the byline, cross in, and Szczesny comes out large, grabbing that one, swallowing it up, going to ground, making sure Gatti's okay. 84 minutes, 20 seconds. Mad Max, 83rd minute, doing Mad Max things. Hey, we all agreed. We don't care how. We don't care how. Just get the win. Get the job done. Inter, always in possession. Mkhitaryan to Bellanova. He has Brozovic inside and Mkhitaryan behind. Plays to Mkhitaryan. Over to De Vrij. He's going to play it over to Acerbi. Fagioli, monitoring. Ball forward from Acerbi. Awfully handled by Lautaro, but Rabiot fails on the clearance. Falls to Mkhitaryan. He plays it out to Bellanova. Bellanova. He's going to move forward. He's got Rabiot and Kostic. Both close him down. Ball to the back. Crossed over for Brozovic. Fagioli keeping tabs there. Back for Brozovic. They can't line up a cross. Brozovic is trying. And now Quadrado and Fagioli both get sucked in. D'Ambrosio with the cross. Tried to have a touch in. It's scrambling. Brozovic now. Falls for Mkhitaryan. Has a hit. Oh, it's wide. Nerve-wracking moments there, but Juventus survives. Still up 1-0. We have dropped back. Dzeko's flick there. Scary, scary moment. Looked like it could have potentially caught Gatti's hand. Mind you, it was in a normal position. But you just never know. Again, we are playing with fire. 86 minutes. 4 minutes to stoppage time, everybody. 4 minutes to hit stoppage time. 1-0 Juventus. Come on. Kostic now plays it off of an Inter defender. It's going to be a throw-in for Juve. Taking his sweet time, rightfully so. Even move forward, let Danilo take it. Yeah, his hand was right on his thigh, and that's where it hit. That would have been absolutely crazy to call. Inter. On the ball. D'Ambrosio. Plays it over. Brozovic. Allowed to move into Juve's half. Now over for Acerbi. Acerbi. He's going to move forward. Fagioli now watches him. D'Ambrosio now watched by Quadrado. Inside for Çalhanoğlu. Back to D'Ambrosio. Quickly inside for Brozovic. Back to Çalhanoğlu. He's going to have a cross. No. He just switches field all the way to the right for Bellanova. He's now going to cross it. It's in the mixer. Headed out by Bremer. Again, standing tall. Continue to be a brick wall at the back for Juventus. Lautaro now. He's going to have a cross. It's going back post, and that's headed clear. That time from Danilo. Juventus gets a foul here on the follow-through. Vlahovic. Danilo sees a card for his protesting. This is in a dangerous spot, everybody. We're at 87 minutes, 40 seconds. Danilo still continues to lose it. Keep your head, boys. Keep your cool. We're almost 2 minutes away from stoppage time. Vlahovic coming in, a little bit of contact, but from behind, like I said earlier in the game, 9 times out of 10, they are calling this all the time. Forza Juve, die. Come on. Hey, you know what, Jerry? I'm with you. Let's keep Chiesa away from national duty. Doesn't need it. This ref is BS. Yeah. Yep. I agree. This is in a dangerous spot, everybody. Çalhanoğlu's going to take it. He can strike these. Szczęsny has his wall set up. Inter adding another wall slightly ahead of that to further block his line of sight. Çalhanoğlu set to take. Whistle's gonna go. Here we go. Whistle goes. Çalhanoğlu stepping up. Hits it. The wall does its job. And it's out. Corner kick. Çalhanoğlu. Now to have this in. It's not over for us, Juventini. Come on. The ref says wait. Now he says play on. The delivery comes in. Headed straight up in the air. Locatelli now doing battle. He wins it. Oh yes, Fagioli just trying to get that ball stretched out. He challenges in, wins it. It's Vlahovic trying to play it in. Oh, he's got Cuadrado on the switch. Paredes is with him. Cuadrado trying to take on Mkhitaryan. He just can't get beyond him, and Mkhitaryan surviving, but his ball is cut off. Played back inside for Cuadrado, who earns a foul for Juventus, and we can chew up some clock. About to hit the 90 minutes. We're going into stoppage time, Juventini. Let's go. 5 minutes, everybody. We have 5 minutes of stoppage time. It is 1-0. Ron Rossitano has no nails left to bite. Okay? Nail biter. 1-0. Barely getting possession. You see Perin embracing Di Maria here. Bonucci, everybody is watching closely, wanting us to get out of this one. Paredes standing over this free kick. He's going to play it short, what seems to Kostic. No, tries to play it up over the side. Gets a yellow card, okay, for time wasting. He wastes even more time, passing it back to Brozovic. Now tries to just put that ball over the top. It's headed back in. That should be a foul, ref. No call, but Juve's still in possession. This guy's making a mess of this half. Absolute mess. Look at this. And no call there. Through his back. You've been calling that all game. This ref is on a shocker here. We're at 91 minutes, everybody. We got 4 minutes of stoppage time. D'Ambrosio playing with fire at the back, but he just gets the ball to Onana. This is Saint Route 1 looking for Dzeko off of his head. And he must have a square block for a head because it goes straight out of bounds for a throw-in. Let's go. We have just under 4 minutes left. All right. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Shocking stuff from this official. Absolutely shocking stuff. Cuadrado. Forward. And it couldn't be maintained there. That looked like it was Paredes, who's come in switching for Chiesa. Now Paredes offering some pressure to De Vrij there. Over to Bellanova, who's closed down by Kostic. Paredes closing down Onana, who's way up. And this one goes Route 1 again. Bremer now cleans it up yet again. Headed back in. Locatelli says, get this out of my house. All the way out to almost half for a throw-in. Bellanova quickly in for Mkhitaryan. Back to Bellanova. He's got really nowhere to go, so he plays it back to Mkhitaryan. Juventus just going to close this down in their shell. 92 minutes. 30 seconds pretty much. Cross in again. Bremer heads it down. Goes to the back post. Just couldn't settle, and it's going to be a corner kick. Landucci holding hands with another one of the Juve staff team members there. My God, you guys, it doesn't have to be this way, Max. Closing in on 93 minutes, 2 minutes left. Here's a corner kick, and it's going to be Çalhanoğlu. Ready for the delivery, come on. Çalhanoğlu. The delivery, it's in. Headed. Onana's even in there. Stops. Here's a volley, and that's over Szczesny's goal. He knew everything about it and watched it out. He's going to take his time taking this goal kick. Juve remains in the 1-goal lead. Mkhitaryan getting a hard volley there. All right. This cross was wild that brought that on. Kind of got behind everybody, bounced over, and Kostic just gets in to deny Lautaro of a volley opportunity there. Come on. 93 minutes, 37 seconds. Look at the battling there. That is a foul, ref. This is shocking. Bremer again heads it back Fagioli's way. Oh, just can't stop it. Brozovic plays it forward, but Cuadrado coming in, cleaning it up. And we get the foul called against us. This is absolutely pitiful. I can't wait for Arbitro Nick's write-up on this ref tonight. I can't wait to read it because this is one of the worst displays I have seen in quite some time. Shocking. Absolutely no consistency. Inter set up for a cross in. Oh, fakes it. Switches it over to Brozovic. Now has to go back. Çalhanoğlu putting this forward. Szczesny comes out and grabs it. Hit the deck. Eat some more clock. 94 minutes, 24 seconds. The ref obviously going to apply pressure. Tell us to get the game moving. We got 30 seconds. Bonucci saying everybody forward. Long bomb this thing. Ball played forward. Kostic now looking for the back run from Vlahovic, but it's too far ahead of him. Onana now going route 1. We have 15 seconds left, Juventini. Gatti, this is going to stop for... Ooh, a potential attempt for Acerbi. If there's anybody you want up there getting an attempt, it's Acerbi. We are at the maximum of stoppage time. There is a corner kick for Inter. See this one out, everybody. Finish this. No, it's a goal kick, everybody. Goal kick. This should do it, everybody. Come on. He's got to have it in. Just drill this thing, Szczesny. Everything you got. There it is. Let's get the whistles. Vlahovic doing battle out on the side. Not happy with what should be a foul there. But that's okay. We'll take the throw in. 95 minutes, 40 seconds. Let's get those 3 whistles, ref. Hey, smokes. Let's go. 3 whistles. Come on, let's get those 3 whistles. Everybody like the video while you're here. Let's go. And the ref having more fun right here. Because just in case you guys didn't notice, we're not here for Inter Juve. We're here for this ref. Long throw in forward. Seen out again by Inter. Another Juve throw. Wasting more time. It's over. Give me the 3 whistles, ref. Give me the 3 whistles. This guy is an absolute joke. Shut it down. This ref. We're at 96 minutes, 33 seconds. It's over. It's over. Cuadrado, have this thing in. Just find somebody. It's over. There it is. Bravo, Juve. Forza, Juve. There it is. Paredes getting into it with D'Ambrosio. Now the bench quickly getting in there to break this thing up. Vlahovic is getting heated into there. He's pulled off by Illing Jr., telling everybody to calm down. This ref has brought this along because he's had zero control of this game. Fino alla fine. Forza Juve. I hate Inter. Woo! Let's go, everybody. Victory. Victory. We can now tie in with everybody in Toronto. All right. What a match, everybody. What a match. Let's see if we can get these boys from the 6 in the mix, all right? Who do I got here with me right now? They're having technical difficulties. We're going to go back to the watch along. We're going to wait here. Everybody, there's pandemonium here. These guys are in, they are heated right now. Paredes into it with the ref. Danilo is hot. He's fuming. Vlahovic is fuming. This is unbelievable. Closing in on fourth without getting back what's rightfully ours, the 15 points. Everybody, I'm going to hit you with the stats here. Red for D'Ambrosio. This is crazy, okay? So, yeah. Unbelievable stuff. Let's see who we got joining us here right now. Who do I have with me from the 6?
Hey, nice to meet you. Thanks for having me on.
I'm having a tough time hearing you, my man. Come a little closer to the camera. There we go. The team celebrating. Who do I have with me here?
So I can't hear you, man. You got to repeat that.
I'm asking your name. Who do I have joining me?
Oh, name's Joe.
Hey,
Vice
Joe.
President of
It's
the,
nice to see you here. Let's get your thoughts on this game. How you feeling after that victory, baby?
Yeah, the character win, big win against a rival. It's always great to beat them. The team definitely suffered towards the end, but you can really see the team coming together now. Late in the season, we're gelling, we're fighting for each other, and tactically, I think they got things right as well, and they were able to hold the midfield for the whole game. And overall, this is a really important win for us, considering all the results from the other teams. It's massive.
Absolutely. Big win. Perfect heading into the international break. We got a scary moment with Chiesa. Hopefully all things are well. That'll probably rule him out for the international break, okay? Heading to the Azzurri. But that's probably the only downfall out of this match is obviously him not being able to finish it through. But everybody, this was beautiful. Victory from Anthony Scanga. The post-victory podcast, Victory Monday podcast. It'll be tomorrow, all right? Chiesa is an issue. So we're hoping for the best out of Federico Chiesa. That's a scary moment, but I agree with Joe here. In tactically, Max Allegri got everything spot on in the lineup. He did well. Who is your man of the match for this game, Joe?
I'd have to say, for me, personally, Locatelli. The guy was all over the field, making tackles, coming in, running into making those runs into the play, getting shots from outside the box. I think he was all over the field. He's becoming a more important player on and off the field for this team, game by game.
Absolutely. I agree with you 1,000%. I was highlighting so many of his clearances and blocks in that game. He was great. Another guy that you think is a candidate for man of the match in this one?
Kostic, probably. He's the key player of the season for me anyway so far. He's always reliable. You can always count on him to get those crosses in, and he's invaluable for the team.
Absolutely. Great stuff from you, Joe. Joe, you think Juve's going to win the Europa League?
We have a solid chance. I think we can beat Sporting. And then you know what? It's going to be a Roma-Juve final. I'm calling it.
Roma-Juve final in the Europa League. There you go. Revenge for that loss we shouldn't have taken in there, coming for them in the Europa League final. There you go, Joe. Fantastic stuff. I'm going to get to a little bit more of a recap. If you want to send another member up, you can. Thank you very much for joining me for a little bit of post-match talk. We could bring another one, John, if he wants to come on as well. I'm going to get to some match stats now, okay? So we're going to get to some statistics in the match here. 18 total attempts for Inter on 69% possession. We have 3 total attempts on target from Inter, 7 total attempts for Juve with 3 on target. 1 big chance from Inter, 1 big chance missed, 0 big chances from Juve. However, we didn't need it. We got the goal, okay, and that was Kostic. Kostic putting in another fantastic shift. Juve getting the job done. Locatelli, fantastic. That was Joe's shout for man of the match. He's saying Kostic was another one that could be in the mix. Everybody, fantastic. At the end, top-notch shithousery from Paredes. Absolutely. Everybody, this is exactly... Okay, you take the possession out of the equation and whatnot. For the most part, Juventus really did frustrate Inter, okay, and really gave them fits. All sorts of fits in terms of not being able to do what they wanted to do, to create. But Juventus played an absolutely beautiful match. Every time we pushed back at Inter, we looked dangerous. If we choose to sit back in this style, you have to be as dangerous as Juve was. And to be honest, it still comes down to being clinical. It still comes down to being clinical in the final third and burying your chances and putting them away. It was a couple opportunities from Sule that he could have done better on, whatnot, but we can't go too hard on the kid, okay? We can't go too hard on the kid because ultimately, you know what? I was happy with his performance. I'm happy with this team performance. Like Joe said, this was a character win from the team, all right? And we got some more, we see some more from the six there checking out what's going on the cam there in the footage. But this was a huge character win from Juventus. We should get the little man on the camera there from the six there, and we'll see if anybody else wants to come in and chat, but we'll get more of your post-match analysis from everybody, okay? Locatelli, another monster performance. This midfield trio is so perfect. We got John coming in here. John, my man, how was that?
Oh, I just want to know where the referee came from. If he's Napolitan or maybe from maybe he's with Gravina's nephew or something. I don't know what happened there.
One of the most shocking referee performances I've seen in the second half for a long time. It was, the inconsistency was wild inconsistency. But
absolutely, it was one of the things. Sorry, I was just saying by the way, the members. Absolutely, I was they were trying to stifle any type of momentum that we would start. It would just, at the minute we would get that ball, and there was even an opportunity for us, some soft calls. Obviously, Interista were being, trained over the weekend for diving and for taking their. It was just a soft calls all the way. A couple of calls, Chiesa's pants, shorts being pulled. Like I said, we came out with a win. It was a character win, very strong win. Kostic was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Sule, as coming in and playing such an important role in an important game, he did his role. He was fantastic. I'm really happy for this win. Hopefully this just gets us into the sosta, the break, come back for the Verona game a little more healthier. Hopefully there's nothing serious with Chiesa, and we can get back to a full team, a full squad coming into April.
That's exactly it. All eyes are going to be on Federico Chiesa now. I would have to assume that he's going to skip out on international duty, okay? Given what's happening, we'll obviously wait for more reports in the post-match. John, Joe was kind enough to give us his man of the match being Locatelli, Kostic being honorable mention. Do you have somebody different as your man of the match?
I think under the pressures, I'm going to have to say I'm going to give Kostic the game and an honorable mention to Sule. And if I got to say vital, Gatti was fantastic as well in the back. So really happy with Gatti as well. Hopefully this really does spell for bigger things for him with our club. And it was a fantastic character win by all of them. Everyone was on point today. I think everyone came in with the right mindset away from home for the big W. And what a W this is.
Huge W. Obviously takes us into international break. We know our opponent for Europa League. I put Joe on the spot. I said, Joe, are we winning the Europa League? John, I'm putting you in the same spot. Are we winning this thing or what?
Well, if they get to the final, I will be going to Hungary. I may do a live from you from Hungary. So let's get there. I have no doubts if the team stays on this, we will be in the final. Who it is, I don't know.
There you go. I
don't care who we play. I just want the trophy.
Well, I hope you have that trip planned out, man. I hope it goes down because that would mean we're in that final. And I think, honestly, we can beat everybody that's in our way, to be honest. This team has made a big turnaround. The progress that's made from the start of the season is huge. You can clearly see defined roles now amongst the roster, and it's huge, and it's paying dividends. What a wild season this has been. Can you think of another season that's been as crazy in terms of how we started to where we are now and anything? Can you think of a season that was as wild for you as a fan?
It's not. We were talking about it during the matches. when have you ever known a second place team to have 8 losses already, or someone who's fighting? This is really outside of got shout out to the Napoli team, but who would have ever thought anybody who's in? I know the points haven't come back yet, but I told you I'm hoping for that Easter egg with the points. But sitting where Inter's sitting right behind Lazio, 8 losses, third place. That's typically not what you see of a team climbing out of March into an international break, looking to restart in April. So I'm hoping for the points back. It has been whirlwind. Injuries still come to haunt us. Like I said, I hope there's nothing much with Chiesa. But everything, it's a roller coaster. The start of the year with the Champions League and how bad it went for us there, and then climbing out, wins right up until we come up against Napoli, a really flat game against Napoli. Then, some really good matches. And today was, something that, we haven't seen this type of passionate win in a long time. And it's against an arch rival. And I'm happy that it's come up against Inter. Let's hope for more. But again, you're right. This has been one of those seasons, or the season, that I can't remember anyone like this in the last 10, 15 years.
Yeah, it's absolutely wild. Massive credit to all involved. Max Allegri, okay, Mad Max went Mad Max today, but Max Allegri, the players, they're getting the job done in the midst of so much adversity that nobody's ever seen before, to the lengths of that. But again, we hit a break. Like we did the World Cup, going into the World Cup break with a big streak, and now on a bit of a run, hit another break. International break now, but on the back side of it, we should be getting Milik back, Sandro back, and Miretti back. April is going to be crucial for Juventus with 9 matches slated to be played in April. Are we hitting stride and peaking right at the right time? And do you think, how strong of an April do you see coming from this club?
Well, fortunate enough, I'll be there in Verona. I'll tell you firsthand when I'm in Verona for that game, and also later on in the month, also for Juve Napoli and Inter Juve. And but I hope April is a great setup for us, and it's going to be a crucial month. Obviously being pushed back into late May because of the World Cup break. It's going to be an important month. There's some very important games, obviously cup games, both Coppa Italia and the Europa League. And I just hope these players come together now. I think this is the start of.
Oh, just lost Johnny at such a pivotal moment. He was just getting into this great stuff from John. Everybody, he is the president of the JOFC Toronto, okay, the official fan club. Again, I can't stress enough, if you guys have an official fan club near you, it is crucial. I cannot stress to you enough to sign up, be a member. It's fantastic. The amount of work they put in to bring you closer to teams, fantastic. Johnny, I know you got cut off there right in the middle of it. It was great stuff, but I'll let you wrap up here.
You got it. Thanks, guys. I appreciate being on this AJC as always. You guys are the best. Looking forward to more watch parties with the rest of the clubs across North America. Yeah, go out there, find a club, go online. You'll find it on Bianconeri on the Juve site for a local fan club. If not, reach out to us. We're on Instagram, Juve Club North America. Reach out to us, leave a message if you're interested in joining a club in your city right across the U.S. and Canada.
Absolutely. There you go, John. Thank you again. Absolute pleasure. Ciao to all the JOFC Toronto members. Forza Juve, fino alla fine.
Juve.
Ciao, ciao. All right, everybody. So we say our goodbyes to the JOFC in the 6, okay? And we just come back for a little more wrap-up. Great comments from you guys, as always. The midfield trio is perfect. We got man of the match. Just put it to the team, okay? Matched everyone. Everyone played well today. Look at the standings, okay? After the -15, Inter is ahead of us with only 9 points. It's incredible. We asked the question today on the Matchday Live. Is that testament to Juve, their resolve and everything they're doing, or is it just Serie A and their quality? To be honest, it's a combination of both, because the amount of resolve this team has needed to come from that start, that awful start we saw at the season, to a situation where we were calling for a coach's head in October, to where we are now. okay, advancing in Europa with a good chance of getting to the semifinals and whatnot. It is just incredible, the turnaround. Now, when you look at the roster and you look about performances, and you start getting game in, game out, where you're picking multiple man of the matches, this is a good sign that we're getting things rolling. The one thing I say, still, my one thing with this Juve side, we've got to score more goals. We've got to kill teams off in this game, regardless of the possession and where it lies at the end. Massive, massive advantage for Inter there. We were still more likely to score through that entire match, and we still put them under so many times, and there were so many great opportunities. And again, I think back, Sule had a couple moments. There was a pass coming across that Vlahovic didn't see. Fagioli making a great trailing run. There was opportunity after opportunity. Chiesa trying to hit Locatelli across the area there, and Onana just getting fingertips. It's coming. It's coming. Tomorrow's show, we're live, everybody, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, covering, all right? Anthony's going to be with me. We're going to have a hell of a time. It's Victory Monday, all right? Everybody, enjoy the rest of your weekend, okay? It's going to be hard not to after this one, all right? But Juve gets the job done. 1-0 victory. Mr. Skanga, my friend Anthony, actually calling it to a T. 1-0. He called for the Kostic assist. It ended up being the Kostic goal. Our Serbian freight train on the flank continues the great run of form. Hey, Alex, thanks for the love, brother. Okay, I'm glad you guys all enjoyed it and whatnot. This was a great one. A beautiful win, as always. Fino alla fine. Forza Juve. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Don't forget to like the video and, of course, subscribe to the channel. Ciao until tomorrow morning. Let's go, everybody. Let's go. Yeah.